Boom, 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 boom. Wait. I forgot to cream me bloody hands. And thankfully, no one is here. Otherwise, the chat would just be, dude, why you got cream in your hands? Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, there's two important things I need to tell you guys. And Marius. Marius was actually the first person in the chat. Oh, my God. Salutations, Steed, in chat. Hello. And salutations to you, too, Marius. Okay. What does that look like? Hold up. Oh. Gumi says late. How? The stream just started. How is it? How is this late? Okay. Okay, cool. Two things I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you. Two things I wanted to tell you guys. One, I am very sorry for not uploading today. My mother was actually very sick today. I should probably wait for more people to be in, but I guess I'll just repeat it. My mother was actually very sick today. And obviously I want to make sure she's okay, so I spent most of the day taking care of her. And, you know, I may have fell asleep at some point. So, yeah. And the second thing I wanted to say is that I do not think I am grateful enough when you guys give support to the stream. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I keep figuring I don't have PlayStation Online. Should I just play this game on PC instead? I should probably just play this on PC on Xbox instead. Okay. Because that's the only way I'm going to get to play SHALLOT, right? So let's swap to Xbox. We're swapping to Xbox.
Would you like to give a comment?
Controller.
All
You'll
right.
prevent history
Dragon Ball
from being
Sparking Zero on
changed.
Xbox. All right, whoa. Oh, whoa, this is Xenoverse. Okay.
Our duty is to protect everyone's memories and help
Okay. So we're staying on Sparking Zero for just a teensy bit longer.
Contestant number 17.
Noel donated $2 super chat. You didn't buy PS Plus again? Nope, I did not buy PS Plus. Now that I don't have it, I don't want it. Because how many PlayStation games am I going to play online? I don't want to give them extra money for giving me no games.
Well, hope I'm not too rusty.
Oh crap! Thank you so much, Icy, for the $20 for donation for super chat. I'd love to join in on the game on the game end, but my brothers refused to unplug anything, so my power would just continue to go out. So I'll just watch. Well, we're glad you could be here anyways, Icy. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Did I finish saying the statement, or did I go off track? I forgot to say. There's two things I want to say. My mother's a bit sick. I've been spending like most of the day taking care of her, and the second thing is I am not grateful enough when you guys contribute to the stream. Sometimes it just sinks into me that I'm like, wow. I don't even deserve that. So I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, I do not want to pay for this, but then I also just realized I don't have Sparking Zero on my Xbox. Like, it's not installed, so I do have to play online on the PC.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
You know, let me do like an offline match with SHALLOT just because I feel like it. All right, where is it? Where is time space? Time space, time space, time space, time space, time space, time space. Where is it? Yeah. You should check. Oh, Grimsgrove, thank you so much for $5 donation. You should check shit posting in the Discord. I don't know if I should take that chance, but.
Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
Buy your mom something nice. I actually did. You guys contributed like crazy during that stream. I actually do think we took good care of her. Thank you so much for that, everybody. You deserve it because we say so. You guys were too chill. What the hell? Heartbreaking. Fraud continues to fraud. Damn you. Okay, all right. Thanks so much for the $5 donation, Grimsgrim. I will check the Discord. I am very worried now. Ship posting. Where is it? Aha. See if you can make it over here, Sonic. Is it the face? Is it the face I make when I play Sparking Zero on stream? Yeah. Thank you so much, Grimsgrove. Okay. I totally forgot what was going on. Play SHALLOT and his teachers first. You mean Nappa and Vegeta? There he is. Okay.
I smell a powerful
my brain is a little messed up because I'm used to Shallot standing next to Saber and Jotaro on the character select because that's the way I've been playing the game. He's next to Saber and Jotaro. So I'm just used to that. Okay, where's Saint Saga Vegeta? What is this team? It's called the F It We Baller team. Alright, where are the Saint Saga antagonists? Up here? Nope. Down. There he is.
Time to knock some heads.
And we still have enough for one more. Can we put Raditz on? Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Okay. Charlotte should have SJ, Super Saiyan Gold, and Blue. Up forms are not as important as the game can only have 3 transformations per character. Yeah. Kagi confirmed the Charlotte they use is the one from early in Legends' story. I see, I see. I mean, I guess that's the only logic as to why he wouldn't be a Super Saiyan, but he still has lines when talking about characters like Buhan as well, right? Like, I beat Buhan in my video, and he had the line of, you know, how does it feel to get overpowered? Because Buhan's an actual, like, main antagonist he has in his story. But that's, by the time he's beat Buhan, he's a Super Saiyan God. So, I don't know. I'm excited for the Rimuru mod in development. Oh, I have no interest in Reincarnated as a Slime, and even I'm hyped for that mod. Alright, wait, what is the enemy? It's just Vegeta solo. Okay. He has the line of Frieza too. Oh, so he just has that line of any of his, like, main antagonists, I guess. It's probably just for any of his main antagonists. Let's see. Who do we want to fight? Let's put Cell there. The overpowered line is for every villain. I see, I see. The more you know. Thank you for letting me know, because I did not know.
Now get ready.
Damn, a poor Vegeta. Truly. Is there even any Majin Buu that's 5? No. Majin Buu's minimum is 6. Okay. Z-Broly, there you go.
I'll kill you.
Is it just me or is the stream quiet? Is it? Let me check. Oh! It does not seem quiet. Okay, let's see, let's see. You know, let's fight this now. And then afterwards, I will swap to the PC. Like Sparking Zero PC.
I'm afraid all of this fun must come to an end.
We're about to get mid and late Charlotte later, maybe.
Care how many times you transform. Don't you dare underestimate a Saiyan.
A Saiyan.
Frieza!
Frieza! I love the main theme for Legends so much. I'm kind of confused why they called it the Space Time Duel OST. Because isn't Space Time Duel the PvP mode? I get that in PvP, this song is like the only one that plays. There's different renditions of this track, but this is the game's main theme, and it's just been dumbed down to the PvP theme, which is insane.
To catch up and push beyond.
Man, Kagi does such a good goddamn job voicing Charlotte. I'm actually shocked. Why can the air transform in the middle of combos now?
I'll show you the hall.
Sparking Zero on PC is mega dead. Oh, really? I had no idea. Oh, okay. If Frieza didn't knock me out of the way, that Ki Blast would have hit the audience. Okay, come on. Ooh. Apparently that explosion is fine. Even though it was right in front of the people's faces. Alright, let's rise and rush this fool. Any last words? There you go. Is Frieza gonna guess the art cards correctly? It was a green card. Sorry, Frieza. GG. You know what's also dead? Breakers. So true. I mean, Breakers never had a chance to begin with. Let's be real. No, just like Gekishin Squadra, Breakers' core gameplay is very different from what a Dragon Ball fan would typically play. So it's just going to be unappealing to most people already. But then Breakers fucked up any good reputation it had by being stinky. So. Okay. My real power. This guy's obsessed.
Bring it on. I'll fight you right to the bitter end.
Fight you right to the bitter end. Cell, just transform or something, dude. Damn. AI did get way more aggressive in this game though, right? Like, they did not fight like this ever. He loves that move. Okay. Okay. Ooh, light work, no reaction. I'm still blinded? What? Okay. I didn't know. I thought I could see again. Okay. You ready? Bro, AI just be cheating in this game. There's no way. There's no way. There's actually no way. This is actually annoying, bro. They don't even do anything when you're blinded. Like, look, he didn't hit me once when I was blinded. Okay. Are you ready? He's actually trolling. Please hit. Oh. Some poor bystander died. Okay. They really made base 5 DP character and called it a day. Yeah. I think if SHALLOT ends up never getting a transformation, he should have been 6 DP. Because it's too dumb to release a... I mean, they did do the single battle change, sure. Right? But I think it's still pretty dumb to release a 5 DP character that doesn't transform. Because why would you ever pick him over Goku or Vegeta or Broly? You know? Okay. Stop guarding, bro. Damn. Okay. Okay, Rising Rush just hits him anyways. Damn. We're kind of sorry. We still won, but we're kind of sorry. SHALLOT feels like a mod to me, like he doesn't look real.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, he does say against any main villain, yeah.
Down and silenced by absolute power. You can consider it a taste of your own
The other music is a sparking mode music. It's ultra super say. Oh, the other soundtrack is sparking exclusive. No wonder I couldn't find it. Are you serious? Wait, how many sparking exclusive look? How many sparking exclusive soundtracks are in the game? I don't think I've ever noticed that. Didn't use Nappa or Vegeta once. I didn't have to. All right, I actually probably should turn the game on PC though, so that way we can fight against some real goofs and gaffs and goblins and goofsters and gaffsters and goblins. I love SHALLOT, but at the same time, Sparking 008 I don't want to play it. I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit at all or whatsoever. Okay, let's see. Oh, Dark. I haven't. You know what? I haven't even done. Dark Drift Knight from Night Rain. My bad. I'm talking about a different game now. He's gonna have an Everdark version, and I still haven't done the big snappy crocodile dudes. Devilja. That's what I'm gonna call him. I still haven't beat Devilja. I mean, it's not that I haven't beat him. I just haven't turned the game on to go punch him yet. Just wait until they add 9 DP base combo. That's what I'm talking about. When they have the balls to add 9 DP base combo, then I'll be locked in. Okay. Let's see. Is this Sparking Zero? I'm stupid as hell. Give me a bit. Is this Sparking Zero? Oh, screen is too big. See, here's the funny part where I make the joke and go, oh, guys, let me make sure my big titty mod's uninstalled real quick. But I don't have any. I'm so sorry to disappoint. I don't have any. I'm a fake Guna. Guys, you're gonna have to accept it. Your boy is a fake Guna. All right, let me make sure the the PlayStation is off.
There it is. It's good to see you, Dad.
Okay. This isn't coming through my headset. Should it be coming through my headset though? Let me check. Okay, my stream mic on.
We need your help.
Is Elgato still making noise? Turn that bullshit. Elgato is playing Xenoverse right now. What a freak. All right. Why is the game's audio so damn low? Okay, there you go. That's better. Okay. The only mods I should have installed, 100%, because I've never installed like a goon mod on Sparking Zero, right? I just haven't. The only mods that maybe should be are Jotaro, Saber, and Lancer.
Okay,
Let's find out. Let's find out. How bad can we self-report? Not one Caulifla Fick mod, not one Kefla Fick mod, I promise. I promise. We don't goon in this house. Okay. I should be setting up my PvP team, actually. Let's hope there are people online. Battle, online, ranked. Thank you for playing Dragon Ball. Oh, I should go fuck myself? Okay. Quick match. Give me any type of quick match. Wait, 10 win. Wait, I'm on a 10 win streak right now? Or how the fuck am I on a 10 win streak? Okay. I honestly don't remember playing this game and winning 10 times in a row, but whatever. Let's do a single battle first. Let's just play only a SHALLOT. There's a Kefla Fick mod. Would you be surprised if I told you it was one of the first mods made for the game? Okay. Now the moment of truth. Look. Jotaro Kujo. Kujo Jotaro. Lancer, no one gives a shit, let's be real. And Saber! Saber, the goat. Alright, so yeah, I'm used to SHALLOT coming after them. That's the way it looks for me. And sparking BGM. Wow, it's a sparking only OST. Okay, it's like alright. It's like okay at best. Let's put that bad boy on. So in single battles, our stats should be equal now, right? Single battles have equal stats. If you want to have an unfair fight and still have it be a 1v1, just make a DP battle where you can only pick one character. My name is SHALLOT. Alright, let's go. Alright, damn. Just off to the races like that? Goku Braku!
Just so you know, I let my fists do the talking. Let's see if you can get a word.
Grim said, Steed has the Quee double stack peanut butter complex. Okay. Peanut butter complexion BBC mod abs bursting through the freezer armor. I see. I wasn't aware that I had that mod. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. Goku Black. Blacku! Oh. Damn it all! Alright. Damn it! No charge attacks? Okay. Insufficient. I was a bit too impatient there. Wait. Oh yeah, I do have Wild Sense. I should be using that. Oh. Ooh. 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 Oh shit. Okay. Come on. One super counter. Yeah, right. Ooh. Okay. Go Go Gadget. Ancient Soul. Wild Cannon. Boosted. That didn't even hit, I think. I think he actually just dodged that. Cannon! Dead on Wild Cannon. Let's go. Alright. Oh god, what's happening? Okay. What's his ultimate again when he's like this? Black Kamehameha. I don't know if I can dodge that from this range. Oh, yeah, I can't dodge that from that range. Oof. I think that caught me mid-dodge. Tragic. Tragic. All who dare oppose me have been erased. Ironically, if he was in Rose, that'd be an easier fight because he wouldn't have an ultimate that comes out at like 1 frame. That would have been an easier fight if he was in Rose. Bloob needs at least SJ2 even to do a bar. I see. Sparking zero gameplay makes me miss breakers.
Let's see if you can get a word in.
Today is the day you draw your final breath.
Alright. I just won't let him hit me with like a random ult this time. Because that is where I lost most of my health. I had a huge health lead and then that ultimate showed up. Damn it all! Oh, he's not going all the way? Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's probably why he didn't transform. Maybe. Super counters, where are you? Oh, melee super. My real power. I do like that they made buffs in this game better in general. Oh, damn, I couldn't even stop that. Okay.
Make me stronger. Go, go, go!
Wild cannon. That did not hit. Holy shit, he's going to blow me up. I don't know if he can aim that far, but the beams do bend in this game. Oh, okay. He cannot aim that far. The game did kind of screw him over there. That works out for me. Is that tiny piece of ledge really blocking all the ki blasts? Wait, did that tiny piece of ledge block 2 super attacks? Oh man, you guys see what I mean when I say I'm the one who gets screwed over in this game, right? A tiny piece of cliff blocks 2 full super attacks. Okay. Boom. Damn it all. Okay. Come on. Oh. Unlucky. What a fool. Oh, it's unblockable. Shit, I totally forgot. Yeah, it's unblockable. It's unblockable. Yeah, it's unblockable. Okay, so he gets to literally take 0 damage from 2 full super attacks because of the terrain. And I don't get that luck. Okay. Absolutely tragic. Tragic Sparking Zero state of events. Grimscrim donates $5 super chat. So Goku Black from the Fortnite game versus Charlotte from Gimme Your Money Baller Legends. True, true. Alright. I feel like personally I'd like the game more if there was more things to do for people like me who aren't much invested in PvP and would like something else to do. Nope. Nope. We have a few what ifs, and like literally only a few that are interesting. And then the rest of the game is PvP. The game is Dragon Ball Legends of less content. Maybe that's why Shallot's in this game. It's Dragon Ball Legends with less content. Vegeta's technique. Oh, think again. Oh, that key wave is so bad. I keep forgetting about it. I do hate how inconsistent super counters can be. Okay. My real power. Oh, okay. Oh, louder! Oh, think again. I keep forgetting his sidestep attack is so bad. It's so bad. I need to remember that he actually just has an ass sidestep attack. How unsightly. I keep forgetting I have Wild Sense too. Okay. 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 Things are going a lot better for me after I decided I would. Okay. Oh, he has Wild Sense. Oh, I was wondering why he just mindlessly charged up in front of me. I didn't dodge on time either. Tragic. I was thinking, why was he just charging up in front of me? Wild Sense. Wild Sense. I totally forgot. I have Wild Sense too, but I'm not using it. I'm kind of a bitch for that. It is like top 1 skill in the game, and I'm just not using it. So that is my fault. I'm kind of glad they didn't buy this game. Honestly, the game isn't worth it. It's not worth it. If there's not a DLC out, then there's not enough people on the game to even find a match. So it's actually just not worth buying. So when is Giblet and his godly OST coming? Probably never, unless if they add Giblet's OST if they ever get around to Super Saiyan God Charlotte. Dionys says, hello everyone, sorry for being a bit late. Alright, Dionys is now the streamer. Dionys, take over. I was keeping the seat warm for you, but now that you're here, I don't have to do that. Oh look, Daima Goku can transform now and Charlotte can't. Isn't that funny? Oh, Limit Breaker X Survivor? You know the audio goes all the way down when that comes up. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Is he playing Daima Goku without Super Saiyan? I'm saying that because I haven't seen any Ki Blast, but I'm seeing a lot of Power Pole hits. Okay. Shallow, I would like if you shot Ki Blast forwards. Can I hit? Oh, that can hit. Okay. I'm feeling even better. Okay. Come on, Shallow. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Super counter Messiah over here. Man cannot fail to get a super counter. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There's more? This might hit. Yep. And he's a 5 DP character as well. But no, actually no, because of the nerf, it's not going to kill him. Yeah, I totally forgot. Because of the nerf, there was no way that was going to kill him. Oh, okay, Super Saiyan. Boom, boom. Why isn't there a licensed music toggle for online? The game is just funny. I hate to disrespect him with Ki Blasts, but... Is that Aftermath Strike or... I don't know if that's Aftermath Strike or regular Afterimage. There we go. Doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. Time for a victory feast. Steve is so ass at this game, he needs to fight toddlers to win a match. True. What's even the point of having the toggle if it doesn't work? Bandai games. We here at Bandai hate streamers. Fuck you. For real though, like why? It's so cruel. By the way, I realized the Charlotte's Low Rush Attack is SSJ Mid Goku's unique loop kick to SSJ4 Vegeta Spirit Breaking Cannon. Oh no, yeah, I recognized that too when I was watching the trailer. The flying kick is way too much like Goku's, and then the Spirit Breaking Cannon, which is the same. Super Vegeta also does that to second form Cell as well. Okay. Why did I hit him and then give up? Okay. I am not sure what he did to get through my guards there. Okay. I am taking quite a bit of damage now. Woo! Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Okay. Okay. There's more. Woo. I'm doing even better than I did before. Oh, wait. Don't dodge it. Yes. Melee supers are literally guaranteed if someone's on the ground in this game. It's actually so unfair. Oh, okay. He doesn't want to go further beyond. Can he block that? Oh, he did. Didn't matter. He muted the game because Limit Break X Survivor's playing? Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. That's because modern gamers hate fun and quit games because everyone sweats on everything. Fair enough. How's Charlotte so far? I think Charlotte's really good for a 5 DP character. He has Wild Sense and a buff skill that gives him damage increases and 2 bars of ki back right away. I don't want to listen to Limit Break X Survivor anymore, so I'm going to pick a different opponent. His main buff skill gives him 2 bars of ki back right away, which is really good because this game naturally regenerates 2 bars of ki. So most likely when you use it, you'll just get 4 bars of ki. Like right now, right? You would just have 4 bars of ki, meaning you can now boost the super that you want to do. And I just think that's good. And then also Wild Sense is extremely broken. So yeah. His supers are very basic, but they're not bad either. So it's like, you know, not much to hate. I think he is a good character. He's an actual good character. The only issue is that this is a character who can transform that doesn't transform. In a game that's about having lots of characters who can transform. Isn't that just dumb? Is that not... does that make sense to you guys? I think the patch is very good. Yeah, the patch in general is great because... How much... Okay, Gogeta's supposed to be like 7. DP, 7 or 8 DP when he's a Super Saiyan. And I'm 5 DP, but the fight's actually going to be more balanced because the patch makes it so that we have like similar health and damages. Okay. Oh, that smoke screen was a semi-decent strategy. Okay. Connection is weirdly good for me right now. I feel like I'm able to dodge every single time. Okay. All right. Chill, Gogeta. Damn, chill. Oh. Woo. Okay. Okay. He's kind of locking in. He's locking in. This is the part where I need to lock in as well, because I haven't used Wild Sense at all. Oh my lord. Okay. I wish I could see what was going on. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. I don't think this guy even knows what he's doing for the most part, but he's going to win if he keeps this up. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Ah, that's it for me. That's it for me. He was fucking me up there. I don't know if he knew what he was doing most of the time, because he kept kind of like panic vanishing and just pressing whatever, and that fucked me up, because I was like, I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I don't even know what he's doing anymore. I should have used Wild Sense. I do have the skill. I just refused to use it. That was my fault. Base Jiren is stronger in this patch since he's now equal to everyone. No, Base Jiren would be weaker in this patch. Base Jiren was 8 DP. He's absurdly strong. So, if anything, this patch makes him weaker. It makes him better against Gogeta and UI Goku, but he is weaker overall because he was amongst one of the best characters in the game. Okay. Yeah, this guy vanishes like every second. It's so weird. There's not even like any rhyme or reason to it. He just kind of just does it sometimes. Oh, okay. Damn, a super counter. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, he just... he hits that random vanish every now and then. Okay. We're staying above water, though. Enjoy your slower key charge speed. That took way too long to find him. Stop just mashing teleport and perception. It's so fucking weird. Oh my god, man. He still has a massive HP difference. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, damn. I'll revenge counter too. It's still his turn? Okay, it's still his turn. Come on! Yes! This might be too easy for him to dodge, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Does he know I have Aftermageon, or is he just running away? Oh, I don't have Aftermageon. Did he perception me at some point, or does it... Not Aftermage Wild Sense. Did he perception me at some point, or did it just turn off? I have no fucking idea. Okay. I have no idea. I actually don't have any idea. Steve has to fight someone with half the brain cells and double the courage. It's true. It's true. I don't know what this guy is doing for the most part. Alright. I guess I'll just attack him non-stop and see if that changes anything, because it doesn't seem like he's doing anything. Super counter turn Aftermage off now. What the fuck? Okay. Super counter's already mad fucking inconsistent, so that's just wait, he didn't even super counter me, though. I turned it on and then we never made contact. I do not know how he's able to vanish that. Oh. I'm so surprised he didn't attack me. I had no key there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, he actually held it down. I don't know what he does. He just vanishes like a mile away and just keeps mashing. It's so weird. His super counter luck is way greater than mine, though. That does kind of hurt me a little. Oh, you're immune to key blast now? I don't know what he does. I think he just presses buttons at his... How can he dodge everything, though? He just gets up with iframes? Damn. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. I am so disappointed by Shallot's sidestep attack. That's so bad. Is he going to super counter me randomly again here? Hold on, hold on. He didn't even need to. Okay. No revenge counter? Okay, he does it all the time. I was definitely expecting one there. Damn, and none of the key blast stuns him either. Okay. Alright, okay. So, Sparking Zero is still really fucking annoying to play because you can never tell what the fuck is going on in this game. That's fun. That's fun. I still don't know how super counters are supposed to work in this game. Because you're supposed to time them based on inputs, but for some reason they're infinitely easier to do against characters who attack at the speed of light and not characters with slow, big telegraph punches. So it's always going to still feel like a mashing thing, especially when the people who are playing the game like this are the people who are getting the most super counters, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers won't even finish a combo, they'll just touch you and teleport. Is Shallow F tier? No, I don't think he's a bad character. My ultimate's Final Flash, apparently. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sparking Zero. Why do all these random online anime games have 50 different ways to break a combo? Is just going burst not enough? We need multiple ways of going no more momentum. Yeah. Well, I think of the patch. The patch is obviously better than if it wasn't here because the game was a fucking nightmare to play. I mean, think about it. I'm not seeing Gogeta. Well, I mean, I did, but I'm not seeing like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and UI Goku just because they outstat everyone. Oh my goodness, okay. I took over a health bar just like that. You want to keep shooting key blasts? Because I can do that too. I can do this too, you know. Damn, he hit me there. Oh no, backshot meta. Backshot meta, it's so over. Super counters, please exist. Super counters, please exist. Please exist. Oh my fucking god, this game. Okay. Okay. Oh, he can get them though. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, buddy. Okay. Super counters, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I do not know what super counters are. I think it says a lot that the main way to defend yourself from attacks in the game is the hardest one to utilize. It's just fucking insane. It's just actually nonsense. Like, these aren't even laggy matches. I'm not even going, oh shit, that sucks. Oh, this is really slow. This is fine connection. And you still can't get the timing for these fucking things down. It's entirely luck-based.
Just so you know, I let my fists do the talking. Let's see if you can get a word in.
Let's see if you can get a word in. Alright. He likes to start with a heavy finish. And I don't want to get hit by that.
It's
And right fucking away the moment I hit some super counter. Holy shit, man. Okay. What made him hit the perception there? Oh, it doesn't matter. Super counters. Bro. Okay. I knew he was going to go for instant transmission as well, and I still couldn't do anything about it. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Awesome, great. Alright. This is... It really is just an infinite backshot meta, man. Why does this game have such bad recovery? They don't even have, like, any shame with making these games have, like, terrible recoveries. Like, ever since Raging Blast 2, Dragon Ball games have just not been ashamed to just have bad recovery animations. So you could just get infinite comboed by literally everything. Super counter right away. How many super counters have I even had this match? Maybe in, like, all the sessions I've played, I've had about the same amount my enemies get in a single match. That's just fucking annoying. Alright. It's not very fun either, but... This is the newest Dragon Ball game. This is your option. This is your option if you want to play Dragon Ball game online.
Just so you know, I let my fists do the talking.
Is the DP diff this bad? No, there is no DP diff on right now. This is just the core gameplay. The core gameplay is just cheeks. It's literally just super counters and back shots. Oh my god, you see how his only objective is to get fucking behind me? Jesus Christ, man, this game is so gross. Wow. Literally turned in his direction, guarding him, and still didn't do it. That's not behind him? Damn! Okay. Damn it! He did like 2 teleports back to back there, and I can't fathom why. Okay. Fool! Oh, back shots, here we go. No super counters! Super counters don't exist, they just don't exist. It's just not a mechanic in the game. Try as I might, I haven't found a super counter actually go off when a person wanted it to. Okay. Okay, come on. Ooh. Alright, that's it, then. That's it, then. Oh, you know, yeah, grabs are completely useless in this game, too, yeah. Grabs are too easy to react to, and there's way too much of a window to tech them, so you can't even use them, like, reliably in this game. But Hello has a car. PvP Sweat's trying to ruin the fun. No, this guy isn't even a PvP Sweat. He's not even doing, like, the big things that, like, you see a bunch of other, like, people do online. It's just that the game is so easy to play. You just go behind someone, deliver infinite backshots, make sure your character has, like, a good step-in attack. So you can start with a heavy attack right away that stuns them, and immediately go for backshots. Let me see if I can properly show you what I'm talking about. Because the only one major weakness I see with SHALLOT, well, SHALLOT's core kit, is that his step-in attack isn't a rolling hammer, so he can't get immediate backshots. And it's not a heavy finish either. Meaning that he can't immediately start doing backshots on you the moment the gameplay starts. That's his only weakness. His only weakness is that he can't exploit the most boring form of gameplay. Let's see. Who are the opponents? You know what, Saber? You're the test dummy. He doesn't suck. It's just that the game is so, like, tuned to its own fucking freaky backshot meta that you can't really play it any other way without getting sodomized. Like, if you're not always trying to get into someone's butt, the game just won't reward you for it. Stand still. And switch time, none. Okay. So, SHALLOT's big weakness is that his step-in attack is this. And this is fucking... Doesn't matter how you feel about this, it's just not good. It doesn't do any damage. It ends combos right away. It's just not good, right? And like, I don't know if Goku has it. A real nigga has shit like this. Yeah. Where it's a stun right away. Backshot gameplay. Immediately, right? It's just so easy that if you are a character that doesn't have rolling hammer and you don't have heavy finish as your step-in attack, you're automatically worse than anyone who does. Instantly. Doesn't even matter what DP you are, you're just worse. Sparking gauge, normal. Now I have to wait for it to run out of key. But yeah, anytime you can go for like a step-in, every step-in would be a heavy finish. And this is one you can charge up to like crazy, so you can get even more time to get behind someone if you want. Whereas I think Broly has rolling hammer. Kakarot, get away! Okay, heavy finish. Does he get rolling hammer? Does he ever get rolling hammer? Alright, hold on, I want to see if he does. Anime War Stream, another time. Charlotte's second hit is the gut punch. Just press light then heavy, man. XD. Okay. If it's as simple as, oh, guys, Charlotte's second hit is the heavy finish. What's better, going one hit into the second hit, or having iframes and going straight to the heavy finish? What's better? What's better? Iframes and immediately the good option, or having to pray that your light attack even has enough range to count, and then the option? What's better? This isn't an XD moment. This is yes, the game very obviously has a balance issue because there are two mechanics in the game that heavily dominate the game. Why? This isn't an XD matter. Like, what? You have to at least somewhat acknowledge that the argument you're making is bad or disingenuous. If you have to say, bro, just pray that the first light attack even has enough range or it connects and that your enemy isn't bathed in iframes turning you around. Bathed in iframes stunning you. Bathed in iframes stunning you. Bathed in iframes turning you around. You go for a punch and then you miss and your enemy is just turning you around and stunning you. This isn't a debate. This is not a debate. There's a reason why the game is the way it is. You can't argue this. If it wasn't that case, the game would be different. But the game isn't different, so there's no reason to argue this. But yeah, again, one step in, turn around. One step in, turn around. Oh shit, are you going for attacks against me? Iframes turn you around, immediate back shots. You know? That's what the game's matter is. So if you don't have one of these, you're automatically worse. Even if you want to say, oh, Charlotte has the light punch afterwards, right? You're just hitting raw iframes, so you're not hitting shit to begin with. Here's the funnier part. You might actually be hitting the enemy's frames of them doing their own version of this. You're going for a light attack, and your light attack hits their frames of their heavy finish, and then their heavy finish hits you before your heavy finish hits them. This isn't a hard thing to figure out. If the game was more casual friendly and less brainless meta, you would see it. But it's not. So stop making this argument. I don't know why people choose to die on these hills when you can see from the hill that things are fucked up. You're on the hill, so you have a good view that things are fucked up. It's not a debate.
It's good to see you.
It's like whenever, best example I can think of, it's like whenever Genshin Impact players try to argue for their bad systems. Like, brother, the system is so ass that you have to defend it with this workaround logic when there's a much simpler solution to this problem, which is to just fucking change it. You know? But I don't know. I just think the super counter is just an ass defense mechanic in general. It's like the only defense mechanic that actually counts as everything in the game, but so inconsistent that if it happens all the time, it makes any match feel like raw bullshit, and if it happens never, it makes any match feel blatantly unfair. So that's really the major issue with the super counter reliant meta. We'll do a few more single battles and we'll swap to DP. But yeah, that's the main issue with the super counter reliant gameplay. That you're just basically praying that you get super counters the entire match, and then your enemy's like, wow, that's insanely bullshit and unfair. Or you don't get any the entire match, and you're like, oh, wow, that's insanely bullshit and unfair. It's just a battle of who's getting fucked over more. I didn't like Z counters in BT3 either, to be honest. No one likes them in BT3 either, but I feel like BT3 had way more gameplay freedom when it came. For example, Sparking Zero doesn't have that thing where you can sacrifice health to release a shockwave, right? And put both you and the enemy back in neutral. If Sparking Zero had that, people would use it all the time, because who the fuck wants to play with the dumbass super counters? If I recall, this game does not have a mechanic where you can sacrifice HP to release a shockwave and end the enemy's combo. Because DBZ BT3 had that. They had multiple defensive options because they knew only having one was fucking stupid.
There's no reasoning with someone like you, is there?
Ultra Ego Vegeta versus SS Blue Evolution SHALLOT. Well, Ultra Ego is destined to lose no matter what, so yeah. No, revenge counters suck. Revenge counters are so balls. There are so many times you do a revenge counter and the enemy recovers faster than you because they picked a better character. Oh, he's... You want key? Okay. I'm not a backshot meta master yet. Hold up. Da-da-da-da! Oh, I got a super counter on the first hit. This guy might be thinking bullshit, but I'm thinking about fucking time. How about that? Okay. Now he's the one with key. Backshots giver. It's so annoying because you can literally see me turn around and the guard still doesn't register to guard him, man. That's rough. That's so rough. Okay. Don't tell me Cell has become the meta character now that everyone has the same stats in single battles. Because seeing two Cells back-to-back is kind of concerning. And Cell's usually good in every Dragon Ball game. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sparking Zero did it here as well. Again, if this step-in heavy finish was so weak, why is this guy going for it non-fucking stop? If it's so weak, why is this guy going for it non-fucking stop? Okay. If it wasn't that insane and just doing a light attack into a step finish is also good, why is he going for it non-stop if it's not really that great? Oh, it's over. It's over. Damn. Yeah, the after him is strike 1 too. You know, for someone who says, I'm gay, Shallot's pretty bad at fucking men. Okay. Steve's rant, it's not really a rant, it's just me pointing out that you can't really defend the core gameplay systems of this game when 90% of the people left in a month. That's an extremely hard core system to defend. It really is.
There's no reasoning with someone like you, is there?
I'm assuming the meta now is faster hitting characters, so I guess UI Goku will be here soon, either that or no one cares about the DLC and aren't playing the game much. Huh?
Allow me to show you the horror of perfection.
Yeah. We'll swap it to XV2 in a bit anyways, because this whole game is just... How can I backshot meta people? Oh my lord.
You won't be able
To outrun me. Cool. Has Cell become OP after new patch? This motherfucker was in top 3 of every game he's in. I mean, to be fair, Cell is tall and he fights fast in the anime, and his moves are good in the anime. So it's really hard to make him bad in the games. Because you literally just translate his entire moveset over with no difference, and he'll be fine. Like, making Cell bad in a Dragon Ball game is really fucking hard. He attacks quick, he's really tall, he's got good moves. Like, that Goku versus Cell, where they're teleporting around and they're both super quick, that alone carries Cell forever. Okay. Not even close.
I'm not gonna lie down and die for you.
Okay. Oh shit, I forgot I have that terrible fucking key wave. Is he just... Okay. He's just trolling now. He's like, yep. How many times can I dash in front of him and see how much it works out? Damn. Yeah, see, grabs are useless, man. Even with Cell, who has one of the better grabs in this game, they're just so bad. Oh my god, he has so many fucking iframes. Jesus Christ. Forget it. He just has so many fucking iframes, dude. And after this, he can immediately stun me. How is that fair? How is that fair? Someone tell me how that's fair. If he has that many iframes and he can immediately stun me after that, which part of that is fair gameplay? But someone's going to show up and say, oh, you can do one light punch that will miss. And then you can't do a rush attack afterwards because your attack missed. And then he can stun you. Like, come on, man. You can't argue that that's balanced gameplay. Again, there's a reason players left in droves. You can't defend this. I'm sorry. If you wanted to defend this, you should have defended it when those players were leaving. Not now. It's too fucking late. You can't wait for the battlefields to be over and say, war sucks. Nigga, we know. Like, damn. That is very tragic, though. Bandai, give me a release date for Gekishin Squadron and my life is yours. This game was designed. This game really was designed. Really one of the games of a lifetime. What happened to all that aura you had in the SHALLOT video? The SHALLOT video was when the patch just dropped. The best time to make videos on stuff is the moment the patch drops, because not everyone's adjusted to the big, gay, sweaty meta of today. So if you just have good fundamentals, you can just play. You can just play really well. That's it, right? But the moment people settle in and go, okay, I know what the meta is now, it's over. It's too late. New DLC character drops with a new patch. That's the best time to get on the game. Anytime after that, it's too late. Because people are going to find out what the meta is and they're going to abuse it at the fucking speed of light. Meta slaves will find out the meta ASAP because that's the only way they can win. When they have it, cool. Now the game is poochie clean, right? But the moment an update drops, they're doomed. They're scrambling around, figuring out, oh shit, oh fuck, oh where's the meta? And while they're figuring that out, you can just play the game. But until that point, nope. Nope. Nope whatsoever. So, yeah. Bandai, give me new Digimon TCG sets from Timebreaker. I see. All right. We'll go for one more. I do want to try a team DP battle. He was just sidestepping. Well, yeah, sidestepping became the meta after we buffed it. Do you remember people used to not even believe in sidesteps whatsoever, and then they buffed sidesteps slightly, and now it's the only fucking thing you see online? Sidesteps, heavy finish, sidesteps, rolling hammer, sidesteps, heavy finish, sidesteps, rolling hammer. It just became so fucking boring. If you watch the early Sparking Zero videos before the meta became sidesteps, I was still using them. And in the moment sidesteps becomes the meta, everyone else feels like using them. So, yeah, it just be like that. Again, it's not a debate of what's broken and what isn't. You can just tell what's broken because look at what everyone else is doing, right? It's lead by example. Oh shit, this guy's doing well doing this. That means I'll do the same thing. Oh crap, this guy I just lost to. All he did was spam sidestep and heavy finish the whole match. Maybe I should do that and I will win matches too. That's how it spreads, you know? I do not want a room search. I just want a quick match DP battle. There we go. I was begging for sidesteps to be better in Bleach. Now it's here. Yeah. They needed to be buffed. They weren't that good before. Yeah, admittedly, they weren't that crazy before. But is this a quick match? This is what counts as a quick match? All right. Yeah, wait for like 3 other people to finish their matches, and then you can have your quick match. Buddy. Okay. Any. Oh, there's no option for any. Okay. I wonder who I'm going to be fighting first. There's the game donates $5 super chest. This game has so many problems. The gameplay is horrible. Custom battle is a hassle to use. And episode battle is a horrible story mode. Yeah. I think that's the fastest rundown you can give of the game. That was definitely the fastest breakdown you could give of the game. Remember they worked on this game since Xenoverse 2 launched. They said it's been working on for 5 years. So wouldn't it? I don't remember if that's when Fighters came out or Xenoverse 2 came out. Saber is 7 DP. Oh man, I wish I could just play Saber. Okay. Now we're gonna see the DP system take effect. Let me see if I can run Shallot's more accurate team. Yes. What did they spend those 5 years doing? I have to assume making models and blast effects. Because the models in this game are still really good. Straight up. Key blasts in this game look really pretty as well. They all look really fucking cool. Right? It's a shame that every key blast ends in the same generic explosion cloud. Like, not one of them ends with like a fiery orb. Right? How many key blasts end in a fiery orb of destruction? Right? How many key blasts end as just a beam wave of fire? They all end in explosive clouds. They don't have... It's so boring. So, I have to assume that most of the time spent was making models and characters and maybe animations, but the game still reuses animations, just that characters attack in this game so fucking fast you can barely see it. Who else is worth 3 DP? You know what, let me put Krillin on the team. I'm feeling Krillin. Looks like it's my turn. Evil Grin Gaming. Oh, so you're not Grim's Grim, you're Evil Grin. We got 2 different kinds of Grim Grinners. Okay. Evil Grin Gaming donated $5 super chest. Sparking Zero has so much potential, but the devs treat it like poo-poo. They really do.
No doubt about it.
The DP system is a subtle difference to what SHALLOT is about to go through bareback. I see. Steve, I genuinely thought that ZZZ killed off Hugo. Oh, yeah. I don't blame you for thinking that, because Hugo... I mean, in Zenless Zone, you don't see anyone take that much damage ever in the whole game, and then Hugo literally takes, like, the highest form of damage ever. And he's like, okay. Which is insane. I mean, at the same time, though, Hugo's a vampire, so you kind of expect him to be okay. But it's still, it's like, it's an insane amount of damage for someone to take. And Xenoverse has done characters who look really cool and are just unplayable. I don't know why Xenoverse likes doing that. Xenoverse will be like, oh, here's Tartaglia's like Devil Trigger, not playable. Here's Capitano, not playable, right? All of these cool characters, not playable. And then, oh shit, we're comparing now. And then Wuthering Waves is like, hey, look, here's a character that looks like they could be playable because their size isn't too ridiculous and their moveset is kind of fucking cool. Are they playable? Yes. Lasingura. Yeah, Lasingura is dead. Bro, Lasingura literally has a catalyst, right? She literally has a catalyst that's designed like her. Like, she has a signature weapon and she's not playable. That's fucking insane. Alright. Everyone uses 5 DP characters. Do a 5 DP buff. Trash noticeable. I see. Well, he's 1 DP and I'm 5 DP right now. And it looks like... I mean... 5 DP characters don't exactly do the most damage at base. Oh, I could have super attacked him if I was full. Okay. Wait, you have infinite super arm against Hercule, right? Yeah, Hercule can't do shit. Okay, the moment I do a DP battle, it starts lagging. Holy shit. Holy shit, okay. Single battles, I won't lie. Single battles were clean. The gameplay just sucks. It wasn't lagging at all. I'm being so serious, right? Even when I'm getting cheesed out by Cell, no lag. Can't attribute that to lag at all. This is laggy as fuck already. Okay. It does look like Beam Supers are slower in this game. Beam Supers do look slower. That wild kind of feels like it took ages to get over to her. Oh my god. This bad dog shit connection. That's not going to hit, is it? Yeah. You can't do a lightning impact when a rush super. They don't connect, little missy. Okay. We're lazy. In this game, we're lazy as hell. And I know it's lagging way too much for him to dodge that. Steed gets a passive buff if his opponent is a child. Okay. Well, it's my turn. Oh, I'm getting hit by that. Nope. Iframes. Iframes, baby. I forgot. Sidestep is crazy now. Vegeta, where the hell are you going? Okay. True warrior race! Don't underestimate us! I think it's lagging so bad there's no shot that melee supers are dodgeable right now. So I'm going to do more melee supers this match because it doesn't seem like they're very dodgeable. Kinda wish they just said F it and had the Rising Rush stream play during his ultimate. It should. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this connection is really horrible. Okay. After this was swapping Xenoverse, this is like actually scary. I kind of want to turn Vegeta into an ape, but we could save that for later. I wanted to finish her off. I wanted to finish her off with the lightning impact, the lightning kick rain attack, whatever the fuck they call it. Oh my god, I can't even swap to Nappa, bro. Shit is laggy as hell. Oh my god. Okay, this is what I mean about the game's core systems, right? Oh, Shallot. The game's core systems in this game are so fucking slow. You guys know that since the beginning of this game coming out, it's a hassle to transform or swap characters. Because you have to wait for the fucking entire menu to be on the screen. Otherwise, it just reads a different input. Which is so anus, it's unreal. Compare that to BT3 where you can instantly transform or instantly swap character when you feel like it. Because it... Oh, man. Like, this isn't like, oh, you're complaining because you suck at the game or some shit. Nigga, I suck at BT3 as well. The game is just way fucking better. You watch my Red Patara videos and all you see is me getting my fucking ass cheeks slapped by Hirudegon's massive, like, big bug. I don't have to finish that. All right. But Sparking Zero has genuine problems. But no, we feel like defending this one because I don't fucking know. It's the newest Dragon Ball game. That's so tragic, man. That's so tragic. Okay. LTGS rant? No, LTG would never admit that he sucks at a game if he rants. Oh, he's just going crazy with Wild Sense. I just realized that. He hasn't done anything else other than Wild Sense. Okay, that's it. Fuck you. Okay. Wait, hold on. Saiyan Spirit and Pump Up have both been buffed, and Nappa can stack them? Hold on, wait. A new age of napping has just happened. Okay. He's straight up just faster than me. Like, lag aside, he is still just straight up faster than me. I cannot do shit. I cannot do shit with Nappa on this. What? Nigga! Nigga! Slow the fuck down! Oh my god. This game is such a fucking nightmare, dude. All he has to do is vanish non-stop in lag, and it's just... Like, nigga, guess where he is now? If he gets a super counter in the middle of this shit, I swear to God. Okay. 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 No, why is the attack tracking in this game still so broken? Why am I going past him? He's slowly charging an attack and missing, and I'm going past him. This game is so fucking evil, man. Oh my god. This game is so fucking evil. Are you even trying? Buddy, oh my god. Okay, he doesn't have Wild Sense right now. Okay. Finally. He can still get super counters in this lag. Are you fucking serious? I haven't had one super counter the entire match. This is a long-ass match. I haven't had one super counter, but he can casually just get, like, tons of them in lag. Nah. Nah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. How is he getting these in lag? That's... Nah. Bro, come on, man. Okay. Okay. Kuririn? Up, okay. I wanted to fire the Kamehameha sooner, but whatever. You can do that if you want. I'm on Krillin, bro. You can ult Krillin as much as you want. See if I care. Oh. What? Does it... I'm so confused if this guy even knows what he's doing. That random Ki Blast barrage. But he can't see me, right? What the fuck is bro smoking? He can't see me, but he'll just randomly drop the ultimate? This game is insane, bro. Don't ever try and defend any type of bullshit you see in this game. This game is nonsense. People just press buttons in this game, and they don't give a fuck. What the fuck was that? I'm not rematching that. That lag, the way the guy plays, all of it was just too scary. All of that was way too scary. That was unbearable. That's not even funny. Krillin got his run back dub. It's true. Krillin finally beat Frost. He going back. All right, Grimsgum donated $5 to Super Chat. I'm so sorry I missed that. And he said, LTG, look at this nervous fuck. Bomb, you're trash, you're trash, you're trash, you're nervous. You never beat me in Street Fighter 5 or Tekken 7. It's so true. That's me right now. That's me right now. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Grimsgum. Okay. Time to go on the 3 out of 10 Xenoverse 2. Alright, what's better? 3 out of 10 Xenoverse 2 or 3 out of 10 Sparking Zero? Let's say the games are the exact same scale. Which one would you guys play? Xenoverse 2 or Sparking? Not enough slurs for it to be accurate to LTG. I mean, he's on Twitch. He can't slur, so... I mean, even if he does slur, he'll get away with it. You know?
Piccolo might be disappointed if I lose.
Piccolo might be disappointed if I lose. I can't let him down. Xenoverse 2 at least has missions. Yeah. Sparking will be better in 4 years. Yes. I just only have to wait for Sparking Zero's like 4.5-year anniversary for the game to be better than Xenoverse 2. Sparking Zero Online makes me want off myself. Yeah.
If you take this fight serious, you'll likely win.
Boom, 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 boom. All right.
You were the
Let's
one
swap
who
to
helped me
XV2.
grow stronger,
I can at
big
least
love.
play XV2 with my friends and not DC every 10 seconds. That's also true. I totally forgot about that. Xenoverse for custom characters, Sparking for potential. I cannot believe Sparking Zero is the fucking potential man of Dragon Ball games. There's no way. There's no way. Sparking Zero, you've finally done it. You've become the potential man of Dragon Ball games.
If you take this fight serious, you'll likely win.
Alright. Let's
You were the one who helped me grow
activate
stronger,
Xenoverse
big
2.
love.
Activate. Activate. Okay, cool. So if I do this, Xenoverse 2, there we go. Nice.
Attention, all proud warriors.
I'm so dumb. I'm
Have you
hearing
ever
the game
considered
still. Like
joining
Sparking
Time
Zero. Oh, let me
Patrol?
just close Sparking
As
Zero.
a time
Duh.
patroller, you'll prevent history
stupid.
from being changed.
Belson donated. Oh, okay. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Belson donated $2
Our
super
duty
chats. I
is
never
to
got my
protect
kiss, Steve. Where's my
everyone's
kiss?
memories and
Thank you so
help
much for the
return history to the way it should
$2
be.
donation, Belson. There's your kiss. All right. I'm so sorry that I never gave it to you. And
We need
Noel
your
donated $2
help.
super chats. Xenoverse 2 has Jacko. That's very true. Enough said. All right. Now, just to give Sparking Zero a fair chance, the same way how we went online in Sparking Zero, we'll go online on Xenoverse 2 as well, right? We go online on Sparking Zero, and it's just us fighting like fucking brainless apes using rolling hammer and heavy finish, non-stop. Picking characters that just have the fastest attack animations and just putting their hands up and going, yeah, fuck you, buddy. Loud ass title screen. It truly is the loudest title screen. All right. That is insanely loud, bro. Come on. Nigga, I'm deaf. Have you ever considered joining Time Patrol? I missed hearing this fire so loud for no reason. Look, bro, hold up. This game is on like minus 21 decibels. How the fuck is it that loud still? There's no way. Alright. Grimscript donates $2, said Sparking Zero for busty, thick Kevlar mods. Damn. He's right. He's right. He's correct. Guys, I throw in the towel. He's just right. Like, how can you disprove that? Was that not a factual statement that was just made? Okay. Oh my god, guys, what the hell? You guys are going nuts. Chill, baby, chill. Thanks so much for the $2 donation, Grimscript, man. Thank you so much, Icy, for the $5 donation for Super Chat. Yeah, again, I can't stress it enough how overly generous you guys are. I'm so still extremely grateful to have you guys supporting me. Thank you immensely. And I see donated $5, said, what if you wanted to go to heaven, but then God said, attention, all proud warriors? Well, I would know I'm in hell. That's one thing for sure. Okay, so another thing I have to ask, since we always have one agenda versus debate every stream, I must now ask you guys, because people are sending me Death Battle Deku versus Miles. And I know everyone has their opinion, and Deku is, if I'm being honest, Deku is the most glazed, like, recent anime protagonist, by far. By far. It doesn't even matter that JJK is more popular, or anything else that's going on. Deku is the most glazed, by far, of any recent anime protagonist. People still say Deku is FTL, even after the author came out and said All Might is Mark 10. Then again, it's the same fan base that thinks Bakugo and Deku are going to get together, despite the fact that the author says, no, Deku and Ochako is obviously the ship. Deku is obviously just beating villain ass, so he has no time to be lovey-dovey with her. And here's my opinion. Even if you give Deku all the glaze, Miles is a comic book character. They just don't fucking lose. You want to know why? Let me make it simple to understand, all right? Anime manga characters. Naruto. Naruto only has to ever fight his villains. Even if Kishimoto isn't writing anymore, and it's the guy who does Boruto now, and he's obsessed with drawing Sarada as slutty as possible, he still has to write things that are in correspondence with Naruto's universe in general, right? Okay, cool. Meanwhile, the nigga who's writing Batman comics could be like, hey, shit. In this Batman issue, Batman beats Doomsday in a fist fight. Yep. So guess what happens? Batman greater than Doomsday, potentially greater than Superman. Anime manga can never have the writing ever be that bullshit. It just can't happen. The closest you can get is Super Dragon Ball Heroes randomly, let's say it randomly gives Yamcha a moment where he parries one of Jiren's attacks. Okay, there you go. Yamcha greater than Jiren, and therefore he's stupid as fuck. But no, anime manga doesn't do that. Comic books do that all the fucking time without fail. Okay. You know what? How about this? I'm going to go on Google right now. And I'm going to type down just general. I'm going to type down Deku greatest feats, right? Greatest feats. And we'll even give him the ones where people say he's light speed. What's Deku's greatest feat? So the highest people will scale Deku to. Bro, nigga saying Deku is like moon level and small planetary. You got me fucked up. Yeah, bro. Deku's on the same level as fucking Piccolo in the Saiyan Saga. Fucked up. So people say Deku's FTL, and he's basically Piccolo Jr. or Saiyan Saga Piccolo. Right? Okay. Those are Deku's greatest feats. Now, I'm gonna search Miles Morales greatest feats, and we'll see what his greatest feats are. Okay. Let's see. Striking power. Can deliver blows that harm even characters durable as Kingpin. Okay, I'm not sure if that's even worth it. Oh! Galactic durability. Can you see what I mean about comic books? Yeah, bro, he can punch so hard they can hurt Kingpin. I mean, that's not very impressive. I mean, Kingpin's strong, don't get me wrong, you know? But it's not that impressive. What about Miles' durability? Galactic. Huh? Gravity manipulation. This nigga is final form cooler all of a sudden. Okay. What other feats does Miles have? Because the ones I've read out are already so high, Deku can't beat him. I haven't even read out everything, and Deku can't beat him. If Deku has moon level attack potency and Miles has galactic durability, Deku could speed blitz him for the rest of time. And Miles would just stand there and not give a fuck. It would be that scene in One Punch Man where Boros does his attack the second time on Saitama, and Saitama just stands there and waits until Boros is in front of him and just punches forward and instantly kills him. Galactic durability from Spider-Man. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you think the writing is shit and it doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't, right? Let's be real. What's the Spider-Man we all know and love? What's the Spider-Man they keep giving us movies of, and what's the Spider-Man they keep giving us games of? The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man who swings around streets, he can dodge bullets competently. His greatest op most likely is like a Venom-esque character, you know? He can punch pretty hard, he can lift heavy objects and throw them. But he's not light speed. He's not galactic durability. He's not fucking star level fucking attack potency. He's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's the main Spider-Man. That's the Spider-Man we all think of. That's the Spider-Man that they're brave enough to make movies of and brave enough to put in games. They're not willing to do any of the stupid bullshit you see in comics, in video games and movies, because they know it'd be fucking stupid and it'd be hard to swallow. It would make no money. That's the real reason. If it could make money, then they would do it. But it wouldn't make any money, so they just leave it in comics only. Right? But let's be real. It's Death Battle. Death Battle has always, from the beginning of time, used every single source material. Right? Superman. Every Superman. Obi-Wan versus Kakashi. Every comic book of Star Wars. So Obi-Wan, because if you go by just the movies, Obi-Wan gets fucking bodied by Kakashi, right? If you go by the comics, Kakashi is a baby. And Obi-Wan is just shaking him until he gets shaken baby syndrome and dies. And there's no chance, right? Because Death Battle always takes from all the source material. So how the fuck would you ever expect Deku to... We've been down this road before. Goku has lost to Superman 3 fucking times in a row. And people still think an anime character is going to beat a comic book character. Like, how? How do you think this? You know? Miles' kit counts as half of Deku's kit. Look, the issue is that comics give so much wank to the titular character of the comics that I just have to believe you. I don't even have to research it. I just have to believe you. You want to know why? Because even if you're lying, one of the 50 writers probably made that true 2 decades ago, and we're both correct, even if we just made it up. We're both correct, even though we just made it up. Because comics are just so vast in their writing, and there's so many writers, and there's so many different scenarios, that we're probably just both correct, even though we both made it up. Grimsgrim, thank you so much again for the $5 donation for Super Chat. Miles, now I'm gonna do my own thing, kicks Deku in the head and accidentally shatters his skull and neck, sends him through several buildings. Oops. Legit, man. Basically, if you're fighting against comics and Toon Force, you just lose. Yeah, essentially. Jiren full power versus God of Light Venom. I know God of Light Venom is mad OP. I don't think Jiren can beat that. Like, Jiren is an actually, like, super busted Dragon Ball character. Like, Jiren... If Jiren didn't let UI Goku beat his ass and went full power from the start and actually... You know how when... You know the extra bit of strength Jiren has deep within? When Toppo motivates him? That's his actual full power. And it's so high, he can take away what's left of Golden Frieza with a single fucking backhand. Right? If Jiren used that strength from the very beginning, UI Goku at full health would not stand a fucking chance against him. That's the honest fact. UI Goku at full health, Jiren at full health. Jiren is still stronger than UI Goku. And I still think God of Light Venom would murder the fuck out of him. Oh, we're fighting Dropout Ludo. Okay. Deku does have his own version of Spider Sense. The issue is that Spider Sense... I get that Spider Sense also gets some things wrong as well. Don't get me wrong. But Danger Sense is actually like a bum cheeks quirk. It's actually like a dick cheese trash ass quirk. It's Spider Sense, but it warns you about half as many threats. And it doesn't tell you about things if it thinks it's not worthy of telling you. Right? Oh shit, a bunch of fodder people. Bro, the main villain takes Danger Sense and he shows you how fraudulent that quirk is right away. The moment he has Danger Sense, it stops telling him when Deku's attacking him and starts telling him when fucking Sellotape and Sugar Nigga are about to jump him. Oh shit, the guy who has a cavity is about to jump me. I best use all my Danger Sense to focus him and not fucking Deku, the guy who one-shots me if he gets his hands on me. It's a bad quirk. It's not very reliable. It's such... I don't know, man. Danger Sense is just such a bum quirk. I can't put Danger Sense on the same level as Spider Sense because it really isn't. You'd have to be stretching it to make it that level. But I think the thing about most versus debates is that people just say if the character has the ability, they can just do the thing. It doesn't matter how bad it is in the actual series. They can just do it. So that's probably what's happening with Danger Sense being on the same level as Spider Sense because it really fucking is not. I like that look. Bro, Deku's best quirks all boil down to better strength and speed. Yeah, it's legit. All of Deku's best quirks, this game's connection is fucking magical. I can never dodge that, no matter what. I don't even remember what this guy's stamina breaks are. Yeah, I actually don't remember what stamina breaks are. GG. Stamina breaks are half of the game. Stamina breaks are half of the game. Crazy how I can't punish that. Crazy how I cannot punish that. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Alright. See, it's a good thing we went online. Because even though we're fighting a character like Goten, we're still getting the authentic Xenoverse 2 experience. This is what would happen if you're fighting anyone. The game would just lag too hard, and nothing you would do would work. And there would be too many iframes, and you would never get to play the game. There you go. The authentic Xenoverse 2 experience. The actual authentic Xenoverse 2 experience. Try as you might, the game is doing its best to fuck you over if you're not cheesing and abusing. If you don't have your strong super duper counter everything meta move, turn that bitch off and go home. So there you go. Before anyone says, oh, he's glazing Xenoverse 2, but he's talking shit about Sparking Zero. Nigga, they're both ass. One of them just has more content, which admittedly does make it a better game. So yeah, very tragic case. Very tragic case. As a Dragon Ball fan, what do you have to look forward to? After a certain point, suck up your pride and just play Gekishin Squadron. Stop saying, oh, it's not an action game, I don't want to play it. Keep playing Sparking Zero and keep hating it. For the entire time that bitch is out. Keep hating it. Boom, boom, boom. ChatGPT said Deku would beat Miles. I'm deleting the app. They literally said Deku is FTL. Yeah, because the rumor about Deku, not rumor, the lie about Deku being FTL has been spread so much, people just believe it now. People literally just believe it now. It doesn't even matter if there's no other feat in the series that backs him up being FTL. They just choose to believe it now. Because it's been spread that much. The author literally comes out and says All Might is Mark 10, and people are still saying Deku is faster than light. Grimsgrim donated $5 super chat says, though I'd highlight this comment from Diosin. Miles is black, therefore he likes BBWs. This means he'll get Deku's mom. Chain scaling, fuck it. Some sort of weird chain scaling. We'll give him that. Like, okay, ask a My Hero fan, if you think Deku's FTL, why did Shigaraki and All For One get surprised when he broke the sound barrier with Gear Shift? Keep in mind, Gear Shift is his hack that lets him move faster. And only then does he break the sound barrier. And not only is that the moment where they announce Deku breaking the sound barrier, it catches Shigaraki off guard. End of series Shigaraki is getting caught off guard by Deku breaking the sound barrier. If Deku is FTL, why is breaking the sound barrier a massive deal in that verse? And they won't have a fucking answer for you. Because Horikoshi is just first of all, Horikoshi doesn't have a single thing in the series that's FTL. Second of all, he's an inconsistent writer. Because there are moments where, realistically, Deku should have moved faster than the speed of sound before this point. But they're making a big deal out of it now, which is just really dumb and bad writing. What would even be the reason Miles and Deku's fighting in death battles? Death battles are entirely fucking mindless. They're completely mindless. It doesn't actually matter. I don't think there's a good reason to ever make them fight. Bro, they had fucking Blake and Mikasa fight each other. Blake is a coward, and Mikasa is like a soldier. If Mikasa says there's danger in this direction, Blake would go, oh shit, you're right. My bad. Instead, she's giving Mikasa attitude or some shit. And Mikasa's like, hey, I'm trying to help you. And then Blake fucking attacks her. Like, nigga, there doesn't ever have to be a reason. The reason can be raw ass. The reason can literally be raw ass, and that's good enough. I'm not even using Burning Blast. I'm actual fraud. Actual fraud. Death battles are for content. There's never a reason. Don't think about it. Yeah. Yeah. And obviously, I'm not gonna give Screw Attack shit for that, right? They need to eat. They need to eat as much as the next person, right? Is this match already over? No, not yet. Godbind? Godbind is an actually amazing skill, but I have seen it. I have seen it. Please let Deku lose. I want to see the fans suffer. Realistically, Deku should lose, but Death Battle, they do whatever they want. Because if I recall, I like Dio as well, but how the fuck does Part 3 Dio beat Alucard? I actually genuinely still haven't got a solid answer as to how he does that. I don't fuck with I almost call it Van Helsing. That's how you know I don't watch it. I don't fuck with Helsing Ultimate. I've never seen it in my life. All I hear is people glaze Alucard for being super edgy and super OP. And then Part 3 Dio casually beats him in a Death Battle. How? Is that true? Is that real? I don't know. Because all I ever hear about Alucard is that he's the most broken guy ever and he can regenerate from anything. And he's Requiem over Heaven, OP. And then Dio casually beats him with Nova World over Heaven, no extra wank, just regular overworld, regular time stop, regular Dio stats, and he just beats him. So I know Death Battle can fuck things up even when the other person should lose. Right? There wasn't even a reason behind Link and Cloud fighting. Link just pulled up on Bro and started throwing hands. Yeah. But the latest Death Battle was Tom from Tom and Jerry versus Wile E. Coyote from Looney Tunes. Yeah. Grimsgrim donated $5 said, I'd attack Mikasa. Fuck Mikasa. I hate her. Lol. Okay, damn. Okay, alright, shit. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just say, hey, fuck Mikasa real quick. MHA fanbase is going to suffer if Deku wins because comics... They're going to suffer regardless. Because if Miles wins, they have to accept that Deku isn't the strongest... he isn't the most glazed protagonist in recent history, right? We can glaze higher than Deku. And if he wins, comic Twitter will go, no, that's fucking bullshit. And then And then Comic Twitter will check My Hero and go, how is Deku faster than light if him breaking the sound barrier right here is a big feat? Do you guys remember that people were saying Gear Shift distorts reality? And it would go through infinity? I cannot for the fucking life of me overstate how much My Hero fans wank this series. And I get why it happens. My Hero was in a position where it was getting shitted on and clowned on forever. Forever. Deku's a crybaby. Series is ass. Generic shonen slop. Blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Oh, Deku just cries and then he just throws out a big punch and he beats the villain, blah, 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 blah. Right? If you get scorned that hard, you would retaliate like a piece of shit as well. It makes sense. But after a certain point, please read your own fucking series. After a certain point, please read your own fucking series. Because you make your own series look bad when you spread these lies.
The first moves you make are crucial. Let's see which universe takes the lead.
This is for all the marbles. Good luck to all
Based
universes.
Mikasa mid as fuck. Okay, you guys hate Mikasa. Wow. Stefan donated $5 super chat says you should make videos where you rant about these debates. So entertaining. Fire. Really? I don't. First of all, I don't think anyone will watch them. Second of all, that's like a lot of time spent of me having to pick up random sources. So I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck would watch them. Like maybe if I'm really bored, I'll drop like a 2-minute video on the second channel saying why Deku loses to Miles Morales. I like MHA, but the community is on a different level. MHA fans turning into JJK and DB fans, we don't read our own series. Legit. MHA fans don't read their own series. All right, let me find it again, right? Because the main argument that people make for Deku beating Miles is speed blitz, and that's it, right? And I will not discredit Deku's attack potency. Deku's attack potency is very fucking high. Right? It's super high. Deku's attack potency outscales the rest of his verse by such a large margin, it's not even funny. He literally just like diarrheals in the rest of his verse, and there's almost no risk to his attack. But it's not even like Yuki's black hole in JJK, where the strongest attack after a black hole, like before the black hole, the strongest attack is probably Fuga or Hollow Purple, and they're like, they can wipe out a city. We don't know the exact attack potency of an attack like that because the issue of cursed energy is that it does the most damage when it's pinpoint. So even if the city gets destroyed, it probably does more damage, but no one cares because if you see something blow up, then that's how strong the attack is. That's how it works in versus battles, right? Yuki could drop an actual black hole, and the next thing after is a city. Okay. Deku has like a sky clearing attack that changes the weather for like 2 days straight, and then the strongest attack before that is like... I don't know, small city, building level. Small city or building level. He fights a guy who has All Might's strength, and that guy can't even output damage that's slightly close to Deku's, despite the fact that their strength should be similar. Am I fucking insane for saying this? Am I insane for noticing that if Shigaraki has equivalent attack potency to Deku, because he has All Might's power, why can he not output the same damage Deku does? It's just fucking weird, and there's Horikoshi writing. Right? We're now glazing characters who are just poorly written. Parent and Child is the highest one here, but Eternal Rivals is probably quicker. So let's do Eternal... Oh, wait. Did I do that online or offline? We need to do it online. Offline will take too long. Why is every Deku crazy feat him splitting the sky? To be fair, splitting the sky probably became popular because of One Punch Man. I'm not going to lie. Like, what's the most creative way to show a powerful character throwing out a punch? Splitting the sky. I'm going to be real. It's definitely One Punch Man that popularized splitting the sky. Because I'm not sure why every big My Hero feat is splitting the sky. All Might can change the weather. All Might can make tornadoes. All Might can do this. Deku can clear the skies. Every single high-level feat in My Hero is clearing the skies. There is no other high-level feat other than clearing the skies. So, yeah. He can split the sky, but can he pierce the heavens? He might be able to. Deku is still a true hero. He would be able to pierce the heavens. He can, yeah, don't get me wrong. Early series Deku is still like a crybaby, but end of series Deku is an actual hero, so you can't take that away from him. Even if the fan base is a smelly doo-doo fan base, Deku is an actual hero. Didn't Jono lose to Joker? I don't know if Jono actually loses to Joker because I know nothing about Persona, and I hate Golden Prince Requiem too much to give a fuck about anything concerning it in a versus debate. Oh, I'm Golden Prince Requiem. If you try to do anything, I rewind the thing. How is that even fucking slightly interesting to debate? Move along. Move along. No one fucking cares. Move along. Get out of here. Or I win everything. Okay, shoo, go away. We're talking about characters who are actually fun to talk about. Like, damn. All right. No private slots. Let's get this going. Joker beat Jono. Okay, but how legit was it? Remember Naruto versus Ichigo? No, I don't think I do. They used non-canon material to nerf him. Do you mean to nerf Jono? Jono shouldn't have lost it since it literally beats everything but whatever. Persona is basically the Dragon Ball equivalent while JoJo is the Naruto equivalent, okay? Does Tusk act for neg GER? No, it shouldn't. GER beats everything except Soft and Wet Go Beyond, but even then it has higher stats than Soft and Wet Go Beyond, so it will just beat it to death. Because Soft and Wet Go Beyond, if I recall, it's an attack that doesn't exist, meaning there's nothing to fucking rewind. But the issue is that Soft and Wet as a stand has lower stats than Gold Experience Requiem as a stand. So even if he does Soft and Wet Go Beyond and it hits Jono, Gold Experience Requiem is just going to fly towards you and beat you to death, the same way Star Platinum does, the same way any other high attack damage, high speed stand does. So it doesn't even fucking matter. He does beat every stand in JoJo. I don't know if he beats the Wonder Review, obviously, because the Wonder Review was extremely fucked up. But the thing is, Gold Experience Requiem is so fucking lazy. I don't care to do any scaling or any verses for it. It's just so fucking boring. I'm Cosmic Armor Superman. I just counter whatever you do by doing the exact same thing. Who gives? Who cares? Move on. It's so fucking boring. Steve, you fraud. You missed my dono again. I'm so sorry. All right, let's see. What did I miss? Grim's Giver donated $2. Said all this doesn't matter. Kefla twerks and clears MHA. Unironically true. But I mean, Dragon Ball characters are so ridiculously, stupidly powerful. That's unironically true. If a Dragon Ball Z character clapped, they would be able to kill most verses. Let alone twerking.
You're pretty good.
One of you and GER is a stalemate. I see. Oh. He's so much bigger than base Goku, man. Holy fuck. Every time an ad pops and screen freezes, Dolphin Feed missed my donor earlier. What? Oh, man. All right, hold up. You know what? Let me check it.
True power of a Saiyan elite.
A true power of a Saiyan elite. Did I? Goku, better keep your bitch ass. He's still going. Okay. Did I miss your donation? Oh, I did. Oh shit, I did. I'm so sorry, Blossa. Thanks so much for the $5 donation. Don't say that, Steve, or you'll bring back for Krillin is Super Saiyan Blue level because he beam clashed with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Yeah. It does happen, bro. It does happen.
This is getting annoying.
It says your stream is an ad now. Peak fiction.
Alright, let's get this going.
You have to remember, GR doesn't replace Jono's abilities, it adds to him. Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't even replace his abilities too. It's so fucking broken.
What? I am being pushed? How is this possible?
The Xenoverse 1 dialogue. The Xenoverse 1 dialogue, by the way.
There's no way I'll lose here.
I wonder if Double from Skullgirls has any matchups.
Rest for now.
I wouldn't know. Don't worry, the tunnel effect scaling is too powerful. Oh, you're right. How can I forget about the tunnel effect scaling?
Damn it. I shouldn't be losing
MHA fans don't know how to power scale. I mean, unironically, you're probably right, because the whole fan base is shipping anyways, so it's not like they know what the fuck power scaling is. Right? Because here's the worst fucking part. If the light beams that those jets shot towards Shigaraki are light speed, and Shigaraki has light speed reaction and light speed action, meaning he can react to and deflect against light speed attacks, are those same military jets also light speed? Is every single pilot in those jets also light speed reaction? Because when he reflects them, they dodge them. So are the military jet pilots also light speed reactors? Because last time I checked, even people as amazing as Mirio cannot even do much about bullets. But Light, a normal fighter pilot, jet pilot guy, can react and dodge to that in a heavy, big-ass vehicle? Right? Does that make any sense to anybody? Does that make any fucking sense? Oh yeah, this big-ass jet is just FTL. Big-ass vehicle.
No.
chunky ass jet FTL. And another worst part when you add to the jet scaling. Okay, Deku's faster than light, right? But he can't cross an ocean. He can't cross an island to an island somewhere around Japan. He can't cross that body of water until he gets to the mainland of Japan. Even though light moves around the Earth 7 times in 1 second. If Deku moves at the speed of light, he'd make it there in an instant. He wouldn't need any support from jets. Okay, but maybe those jets are faster than Deku. Maybe a military vehicle is faster than Deku. And those same military vehicles aren't faster than the speed of light. So maybe Deku and those military vehicles and the whole verse is just not light speed. That's a reasonable conclusion to come to. But if you say that to a My Hero fan, they just get upset. If you said to a Dragon Ball fan, if a Dragon Ball character is off guard, they're bullet level, they would go, yeah. Yeah. That's true. So wouldn't it be reasonable to say that you could catch Goku off guard with a bullet level attack and kill him? No. Because to catch Goku off guard, you need to be someone else attacking him. In a 1v1, that's not going to happen. If Deku is talking to Frieza and he gets hit with a laser beam, that's valid. That's something he wasn't looking out for. If Deku's dealing with another robber, if Goku's dealing with another robber and he gets hit by a bullet, as bullshit as it is that Goku takes any fucking damage to that, that's valid. Because that's not what he was focusing on. Right? In a 1v1, Goku will never be caught lacking like that. But if it's a 1v2, maybe, sure. Right? Look to Dragon Ball Z movies as an example. The Crusher Core or the world's strongest movie of Dr. Wheelo. Goku can beat up Dr. Wheelo's assistants really fucking easy. But when they're ganking him, he gets hit by them a lot. A lot. So it's just safe to say that Goku can't really handle a gank too well. Right? Reasonable. Very reasonable to say. No Dragon Ball fan will argue against that. You tell a My Hero fan, yeah, Deku's not light speed. Military vehicles obviously aren't fucking light speed as well. And a random teenager shooting lasers from his belly isn't shooting actual light from his belly. And they get fucking angry. Shit doesn't even make sense. Alright. Let's turn that bullshit off. Have fun. Oh. Okay. I'll have fun then. Okay. Boom. Alright, missed 2 donos. Oh, damn. Alright, let me... There we go. I have to hold the ultimate attack the entire way or it won't count. Because Xenoverse 2 is magical. Alright, let me see. Hiho donated... Oh, Hiho donated $5 super chat. And Hiho says, remember, I glazed... Is this a God is here joke? Okay. Remember, I glazed Gundam GQ. Well, it sucks ass. I regret that it's my first real Gundam I ever watched. Legit, I should have watched the Yuri one. Wait, Wait, did the show have a bad ending, or what? What do you mean by it sucks ass? I'm actually curious about that. Thank you so much for the $5 donation here. I'm actually very curious about that. It's that bad? I didn't watch it because I thought the main Gundam looked ugly. But I didn't know it was ass. Grimsgrim donates $5 super chat, says, guessing GR wins against Calamity, a universal force. Fuck GR. Yeah, I just hate GR. I think it's just super lazy. Oh, you did something? No, you didn't. Okay, wow. One interesting fucking debate. The jets are the reason people... Yeah, people think because a kid with a laser belly quirk has a laser come out of his belly, that must mean that all lasers are light speed. Right? Oh, he has a laser come out of his belly, and lasers have to be light speed, so there you go, fuck you. Okay, dum-dum. Oh, those military jets also shot lasers, so they must also be light speed. Okay, cool. If any laser is light speed now, do you know how many fucking verses become light speed? OG Dragon Ball has light speed niggas in it now. Master Roshi's Kamehameha that blew up the moon wasn't even light speed. It hit the moon very quickly, but it wasn't light speed. It hit the moon in definitely less than like 10 seconds, maybe? Less than 20, definitely, 100%. And it's not even light speed. But if you say any fucking laser is light speed, that means Master Roshi's light speed. Great Ape Goku's light speed. Tien, Chaozu, light speed. Tao Pai Pai, light speed. Nigga! Do you see how stupid it gets? You just have to be a moron. You just have to be a moron. Piccolo Jr. blowing up the moon, that is definitely more light speed because he literally just points at it and it instantly blows up, right? Instantly. Roshi hitting the moon is actually faster than any attack in My Hero by far, and it's still not light speed. So I have no fucking idea what My Hero fans are talking about. Yamcha would also be light speed, yeah. Who popularized every laser is light speed in every single setting ever? I have no idea who popularized. I'm going to say My Hero fans because I do not fucking know how that became a popular thing. That every laser is just light speed. And no way, Tape Guy is FTL. Guys, you don't understand. FTL Deku was going extreme diff running away from his less than FTL teammates. Unless if all of Class 1A is also FTL, how the fuck did they catch Deku? Let's be completely honest with ourselves. Even if you want to say, oh, he was tired and out of breath and he was low on energy and all of these things were going on and he wasn't focused and he didn't want to hurt his teammates. Nigga, if you're FTL and you... Okay, hold on. Now, let's just check. What is 1% of the speed of light? Okay. I don't even know what number that is. What is 1% the speed of light? It's what? It's 108. It's 186 miles a second, or 670 miles an hour.
Goku, let me show you how hard I've trained.
I don't think anyone in 1A. I don't think anyone in 1A is that quick. Am I high? Am I high? Maybe Leader. No, I'm probably giving him too much credit. What's his fastest feat? Isn't his groundbreaking speed feat Mach 2? His groundbreaking big moment is Mach 2. A big moment for a speedster in the MHA is like Mach 2. Dude. I actually got Deku. That's crazy. I didn't even mean that. Ain't no way a kid whose quirk is that he works at Staples is faster than the speed of light. Yeah. My Hero Crackademia because of these crackhead sakes. They are crackhead sakes.
Make this one count. Please hit me with all you've got, Goku.
You got it. Ready
This was Destiny. I'm pretty sure I randomed this, right? I didn't pick him. I randomed this. And I still got it. That's actually wild.
I will end this
in an instant. Yeah, but... I know Death Battle does engage in the My Hero stupidity as well because they said that Shigaraki was FTL because of the lasers. And I think Shigaraki still beats the fuck out of Mahito, by the way, even if he's not FTL. But they said he was FTL, which is just brainless. All Might's top speed is Mach 10, and people are still saying, oh my fucking god. Holy fuck. All Might's top speed is Mach 10, and niggas are still saying My Hero FTL. How the fuck did this happen, bro? Need I remind you, Shigaraki literally says, the power of Primal Might. He has Primal Might's exact fucking stats, meaning he's also Mach 10. And Deku gets caught off guard by him. You want to know why? Because Deku can't harness 100% of the quirk. And because Deku can't harness 100% of the quirk, he's technically weaker than Primal Might, even though he shouldn't be. He's only stronger than Primal Might if he gets to 100% or above 100%. Right?
Let's get this started.
So FTL Deku is struggling with Mach 10 speed no matter how you slice it. He's struggling with Mach 10 speed. So Shiggy, Toga, twice are all FTL. Yep, they're all FTL. Every character in My Hero is FTL. I already knew Death Battle's brainless the first time I heard Boomstick's voice. Damn, Boomstick like, why do you say fuck me for? Okay, Oop has us. Oh, okay, well, I see. I just fucked up that entire combo. I actually greeted out that entire combo. That's actually hilarious. Okay, you know what? You do your thing. Deku might still win because D Waste's battle scaling is just atrocious. Plus, they got the movie upscale. Oh no, movie upscaling helps, but it doesn't make Deku any faster. You can cope a top speed, but there's also direct offer statements. So, yeah. Okay. Gojo and Sukuna must be filled because of Kashima's electromagnetic waves. Yeah. See, oh my god. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. when I argue that JJK characters beat My Hero characters, I don't even use the electromagnetic wave scaling. I just use the fact that in My Hero, it's a big deal to break the speed of sound. And in JJK, a character that Maki effortlessly beats before getting to like the end of the series is Mach 3.
You have lots to work on. What a surprise. I didn't think Super Saiyan 4 was
Like Deku, one of Deku's biggest notable speed feats against Shigaraki is Mach 1. Naoya, who hates women, is Mach 3. That's it. The hope of the universe versus the ancient long evil of All for One, and the new evil of the modern era, Shigaraki, Mach 1. A guy who hates women, Mach 3.
I'll get even stronger.
Like, dude, you don't even have to say electromagnetic wave scaling. You can just use Kashimo's speed, and My Hero would be slower than that. You could literally just say Sukuna is Mach 3, which isn't even fucking true, and he would still be faster than all of My Hero. But here's the issue. Even in my soul, I don't actually believe My Hero is Mach 1. But Horikoshi is just, I don't want to be a dick, but he's just not a good writer, I'm sorry. That's why it gets called mid-hero. Because the writing is bad enough that it can actually, like, disturb your enjoyment of the series. Because how the fuck is any of this happening? Right? You have superheroes who can outrun bullets, but then everyone is slower than Mach 1. How? How? It doesn't make fucking sense. Like, sure, okay, Mirio is a bum, right? He has to sacrifice himself and lose his quirk to block a bullet, even though he has potential to be the number one hero and he should have been the candidate for One for All. He can't even outrun a bullet. Isn't that weird?
No complaints
Weird.
here.
Weird and fucked up. He can't outrun a bullet. Deku in the first movie. In the first movie, two bad guys with guns shooting down into a tight corridor, and he's literally dodging every bullet while advancing on them and hitting them. Okay, so surely these characters are faster than Mach 1, right? No, because that movie... does that movie take place before? Don't tell me that... Wait. When does My Hero movie 1 take place? Is it before or after Mirio fails to block a bullet successfully? Is it before or after Intangible Nigga fails to block a bullet? Because I can't remember. Because remember, the movies are canon. So... Movie 1. Yeah, movie 1. Am I Jamaican? Yes, man. That was very insensitive. I'm very sorry to all my Jamaicans watching. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'm just an idiot. I'm just a goofball. I'm just a little bit stupid. You guys know me. Just a wee bit of a doofus. Some may even say dumbass. Speed of sound is Mach 1. Speed of lightning is Mach 364. Speed of light is Mach 874,000. Yeah. Supersonic is FTC, faster in concept, in the MHA verse. I mean, Supersonic and the Flash are some of those characters that are so fast. I just say that they can just do anything, right? I know if you probably scale Flash and Sonic directly, you can get a more accurate answer for who's faster. But overall, Sonic and Flash are characters that are so fast. I just say that they're so. How do you say it? Okay, versus debate. Sukuna versus Wally West, right? No, Sukuna versus Deku. Oh, Deku could speed blitz Sukuna. Okay, he could. FTL Deku might speed blitz Sukuna. Wally West versus Sukuna. He does do it. He does and he will. Wally West versus Goku. He does and he will. He's so fast, his speed is irrelevant. Just assume the damage is teleporting onto the fucking opponent. The same with Sonic. Some characters just reach a level of speed that's so fucking impossible. You just have to say, fuck it, they just hit the person and there's nothing they can do about it. Right? So, yeah. Movie 1 is before Mirio. Deku doesn't have shoot style invent. Okay, fair enough. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, hold on. What was I arguing again? I'm stupid. I don't even remember what I was arguing. Movie 1 Deku should be slower than Mirio, because Mirio comes after. Oh, wait, hold on.
I couldn't hold back if I wanted to.
So in movie 1, which is before Mirio shows up, Deku can outspeed bullets. But then Mirio beats the fuck out of Deku in all of Class 1A by himself. And he's slower than bullets. Am I scaling it wrong, or am Am I being disingenuous when I say this? You guys have to let me know if I'm being disingenuous, because again, I'm biased. Everyone is biased. I'm biased. I think My Hero is mid-hero. I'm biased, so you have to let me know if I'm being disingenuous. Because if you do any amount of just thinking, you would go, wait a minute, no, these niggas aren't faster than light. What the fuck are you smoking? All of these niggas struggle to avoid bullets. Quick erasing bullets are a big deal throughout the whole series. You want to know why? Because a bullet object is a scary thing to a My Hero character.
Damn it! Don't think this is the end! Darn it!
I don't feel like I'm wrong when I say this. So even if you don't give Miles the insane comic book wank, if you give Miles regular Spider-Man scaling, Spider-Man consistently dodges bullets. Bullets are a fucking joke to Spider-Man. Don't even play. Don't even play. Do not play. Spider-Man, Electro is a low-tier villain in Spider-Man. Electricity is a low-tier villain in Spider-Man. Like, hello? You don't even have to give Miles the stupid fucked up comic book scaling. Deku just doesn't stand a fucking chance as is. Deku's best feat is attack potency. You can never take that away from him. His attack potency is genuine, right? His durability is normal shit. Normal shit durability, right? I mean, I swear to God, the only My Hero character with like actual durability is like fucking Dabby. Because he's not resistant to his own flames, but he's still alive. I don't know how the fuck he does it.
I shouldn't be losing.
Maybe Bakugo? Because Bakugo tanks his own explosions, right? Bakugo has to tank his own explosions because, again, every quirk has a drawback, right? So Bakugo's drawback has to be the recoil, but he's tanking his own explosions. So Bakugo has durability. Which My Hero characters actually have durability? Because Deku's best feat is a attack potency. It's not speed, it's attack potency. Oh, he's FTL, bro. Yeah, because some jets shot some lasers that are FTL. Yep. Every single light showcase has to be FTL. Obviously, come on, man. Obviously. Enough. If FTL Deku and Shigaraki are fighting at the end of the series, what the fuck are the people on the TV seeing? That shit should look like DBZ to them. But no, they can somehow see the whole fucking fight. Why am I even making these dumbass arguments? Horikoshi already said All Might is Mark 10. But the My Hero fan base is so deluded that you have to systematically deconstruct every single point, otherwise it doesn't get across to them. You can't just say the author already said this. You have to deconstruct every point. Whether it's Baku, Deku, or power scaling, you have to point out how at every single point they're wrong. If you don't do it at every single point, they'll just go, well, you didn't disprove this one, so that means I'm right. Oh, it's just nasty as fuck, man. Fat Gum's Overhaul's durability is actually fucking insane when you think about it. The nigga was fighting 100% Deku and wasn't dead in the first punch. Fat Gum's Overhaul, Dabby, Todoroki, Endeavor, Twice, Hawks, All Might, Mountain Lady, Shiggy, Toga, etc. Does 9 have the highest durability in the verse? Because he doesn't have regeneration, but he fights 100% Deku and Bakugo like at the same time. I don't know if that's highest durability in the verse or not. Because remember, he doesn't have regeneration. He's not like Shigaraki who has regeneration.
Even as a Super Saiyan 4.
I'm just curious because I don't actually know. FTL is always the most ridiculous feat in any work. Yeah, again, I love JJK and I don't even scale JJK characters to FTL. It doesn't matter if Kashimo shoots an electromagnetic wave and Sukuna dodges it. Until I'm being serious. I don't give a fuck if it says electromagnetic waves or EM wave or some fucking weird wave that's faster than light. I don't give a fuck if it's the exact same name and Sukuna dodges it. I need more than that. I do need more than that. Otherwise, it's not good enough. It just straight up isn't good enough.
That's a good attack.
We going nerd mode? We are going nerd mode.
Now that I am here, you won't get out in one piece. Is that your full power? Special beam. I'm surprised.
I want to point out, by the way, you can't do that in Sparking Zero. You can't line up someone's God Punisher or Special Beam Cannon because Sparking Zero is a 1v1 only game. You can't do that in Sparking Zero. I just want to remind you real quick. Steve, are all the Fate servants super bullshit? Yes. I think, from what I recall, Fate was just a really bullshit verse in general. Like, I think I've said this before. Saber beats Goku for the most part. I say, she's the issue. I don't know if she's faster than him, but she definitely has the defense and attack to beat him. I don't know if she's actually faster than him, though. Or, I mean, she doesn't have to be faster than him. She just has to be fast enough to compete. That's the only thing that matters, right? You don't have to blitz your enemy, right? You just need to be fast enough to compete. And it's why JJK and My Hero power scaling matters so much to me. Because you need to remember that all of Deku's fights in this series are him punching down. He is always fighting a guy weaker than him. He's always on top. Every single fight Yuji has is a guy way stronger than him. A guy faster than him. And he still manages. Meaning, if Deku has to fight someone who's around his level, that's a way harder fight than if Yuji has to fight someone around his level. You see what I mean? In My Hero, it has to be a stomp or Deku actually struggles. In JJK, if it's even close to equal, the heroes can make it. The heroes can make it. So, yeah. I've seen enough. Koichi is FTL because I said he is. Very true, very true. Fate is just crazy feats and then Gilgamesh shows up. Yeah. You can't line up God Punisher especially if you can in Elden Ring either. Ooh, shit, you're right. Oh, Roxas, you're right. Hold up. Xenoverse 2 better than Elden Ring? Let's talk about it. Okay, in all fairness. In Elden Ring, you can line up crazy Ash of Wars together, right? Grab Ash of War with like Lights of Mikola. That would go hard as fuck. Fate scaling is unhinged. Fate scaling is actually unhinged. Speed isn't that big of a deal as long as you can actually take what the other guy can throw. Yeah, no, naturally, yeah. Everyone in Fate is busted except Lancer. Lancer, my goat. He gets fried at all corners. Deku isn't even a good fighter. Overhaul a deadass called him predictable at 20%. Yeah. I mean, Deku can't help being a good fighter. He does have a super strong quirk, and he does have the ability to basically just manipulate where he's going whenever he wants with a Spider-Man web. But being a good fighter does help, because if you're fighting someone around your strength level, you have to have skill. A great example is Goku Teen. Teen Goku in the World Tournament beats Piccolo Jr. despite the fact that Piccolo Jr. is stronger than him, because Teen Goku is just more skilled than him. That's it. Goku knows how to apply his power better. He knows how to defend better. He knows how to prioritize damage and moves in combat more. He just knows how to do the right action at a more opportune time than Piccolo does. Deku lacks that, so he would suffer more. Is YouTube trying to get me to buy premium by breaking the stream every time an ad comes on? That's very tragic. Alright, I do want to check something. Most Deku's fights are either him washing opponents vastly weaker than him or actually somewhat close to him, and he starts struggling. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not trying to disparage Deku here, but all of his fights are very, very in his favor. It's just move forward and hit the guy, because the guy isn't fast enough or strong enough. And because his fights are so easy, the same thing happens with Saitama as well, actually. Saitama gets a bunch of mad easy fights with great animation, so people think he can beat Dragon Ball Super Goku. Is that not fucking insane? If an anime protagonist gets really easy fights, people just assume they're really strong. And if they get really hard fights like Yuji, people just assume they're fucking super weak. You know what I mean? Anime protagonists aren't allowed to struggle anymore in their fights, because if they struggle, they're just weak. Oh, they get soloed by their own verse. Or they get cooked by any other anime protagonist. Meanwhile, if their own verse can't beat them because their verse is full of weak-ass niggas by comparison, or they could solo any other verse. One Punch Man could beat Goku, and Deku could beat fucking everyone else. Like, people thought Deku could beat Asta until Death Battle showed that Asta is a real Lightspeed character. Real Lightspeed character. I refuse to call Deku strong when one of the top guys in his verse is a nigga who can make jeans and works. Okay, fair enough. The Rock can beat anyone because he says so. True. Look what you did, chat. You made them rant. Are you happy? That's right. I'm kind of hungry, though. I just realized. Huh? Anything. The only people who thought Deku beat Asta were Glazers. Yeah, to be fair. Like, really early in the series in Black Clover, there's a guy who manipulates lights. It's not, oh, I shoot light beams that you can confuse for actually lights. No, he manipulates light. He manipulates light, and he moves at the speed of light. The only people who counter him is a guy who manipulates darkness and a guy who manipulates time. That's pretty fair scaling. It takes the other characters growing in strength to reach Patri's level and Lich's level, because they're, both faster than light. No one can beat me while I'm Super 17. Fair enough. only fights Deku actually struggles in was versus was versus All Might? Oh yeah, well naturally, yeah. Versus All Might, Stain, Full Power Shiggy, and Lady Nagant. Him struggling with Stain is the only one I think that's weird, but everything else is actually a top tier threat. I've said this before, Lady Nagant's bullets are so fast and they do so much damage, she actually can solo reverse. It's ridiculous. Like, Shigaraki's gonna put his hands down and he's gonna decay the stadium. Nagant shoots his hand off. Okay, that means she could shoot his head off. Right? I'm not insane for thinking that. She could do what Gabby did to Eren and the series ends. You would say, okay, but she could shoot him in the head. Well, hold on. Destroying his brain doesn't guarantee that he'll die, right? But if you cut off his brain activity with the rest of his body, regeneration would be mad hard, and he'd probably just lose his life. It would be harder if he doesn't have the rest of his body than if you just put a hole in his brain. So I argue that shooting him in the neck would probably be better than shooting him in the head. Not to mention the skull is harder than other bones in the body, so the bullet might not go through. But Nagant surely can just shoot his head off. I'm not wrong for thinking that, right? Stain because of his quirk and skill, not because he's stronger than Deku. Yeah, but Stain's skill is so fucking high, he doesn't have any superpowers. This nigga has no superpowers. Like, his superpower is only active after he hits you, and even then he has to draw blood. So if Stain was fighting, like, in a Dragon Ball Super setting where no one bleeds, he would lose all the time. But if he was fighting in, like, Chainsaw Man, he would, like, neg diff the whole verse. Also, Deku has no way to heal or regenerate, so he's cooked against any verse of crazy hacks. Yeah, I mean, not having a heal or a regen doesn't mean you're instantly cooked. But when people say Deku solo Sukuna, that is kind of stupid, because you guys need to remember that Sukuna is the kind of person that when he gets touched, he just, like, drop and drags, like, the cut tool all over your fucking existence. Right? Like, unless if you think Deku outright one-shot Sukuna, he's FTL and he one-shot Sukuna, he can't beat him. Because if Sukuna gets a random hit, he hits, and again, this isn't about some, oh, he's just punching him in the gut, like Dragon Ball Z characters, right? If Sukuna hits you, he could hit you in the eye, blindness. He could hit a major artery, bleeds you to death. He could hit your Achilles heel, you lose the ability to move. He could take an arm or a leg off. You can't use that anymore. This isn't a normal nigga punching you. This is a giant hit that can kill you on accident. And it's not a single slash. It's like it's like 50 million slashes in one go because you touched him. So when people say Deku beats this character, Deku beats Miles. Let's say Deku beats Miles. He runs up to him and hits Miles. Miles is famously known for having some sort of electrical manipulation as well as invisibility powers, right? Okay, cool. So Deku can't sense Miles until Miles goes for an attack because of the way Danger Sense works. And even then, Miles can sense Deku's counterattack. And then Deku wouldn't be able to sense Miles' counterattack because Danger Sense only focuses on one target at a time. And we know it does because the series shows it doing that. So Miles beats Deku when it comes to sneak attacks. And then even if Deku hits Miles, Miles can manipulate electricity. And Deku wouldn't be able to handle that. He would get electrocuted, it would definitely lock up some parts of his body, and then Miles just wins. We've seen Deku get hit by 9 literally manipulates electricity. And if he hits them once, they lose.
What?
9, when he hits them with electricity, once, they immediately go, ah! Durability does matter. You can't just say he speed blitzes and attacks niggas, because he's not tanky enough to dish out any counterattacks. A great example is Goku versus Hit. Hit is a rare case of a Dragon Ball character not having their attack and their speed scale to their defense. He really gets his ass beat if he fights people who are too strong. Right? Hit hits Goku. Goku tanks Hit's attack and just fucking beats the fuck out of him straight away. Right? That's a thing that happens. So having durability does help a lot. But no, it's just nope, Deku neg diffs and speed blitzes because I've headcanoned he's FTL and his attack potency is infinite because he can clear the skies. This whole stream was just a My Hero rant, but look, guys, it's gonna get even worse when the death battle actually comes out, alright? If it doesn't matter if Miles wins or loses, I'll still have something to rant about. I'll be ranting about, yes, of course that would happen. What were you expecting from a verse that isn't even that high level? Or, no, that was bullshit because by your own logic, you would use all the comic book scaling and Miles would have galactic durability and Deku can't hit that hard. So yeah, no, Naruto beats Super Goku. Even multiversal Naruto is good. Deku and Miles turns invisible. Yeah, I'm not saying Miles will beat Deku just because he has invisibility, but invisibility gives Miles any amount of time he needs to prepare like a counterattack. Or if he needs to set up like a trap or a plan or something. Right? Statements, Steed, statements. My Hero doesn't even have statements carrying it. It doesn't... My Hero statements drag it down, because My Hero statements say that Deku moves at the speed of sound. Like Deku's top speed with gear, not top speed, but his second gear with gear shift is only speed of sound level. Nope, that's my neutral. That's my neutral. Hop off, go. Hop off my neutral. Yeah. Alright, cool. My Hero statement scale All Might to Mark 10. That's actually true. Okay, see that's another thing. Oh my god, I'm good. The rant never ends. The rant never ends. That's another thing of My Hero scaling. When I say Horikoshi is a shit writer, it's not me saying that because My Hero fans are dumb and have a hard time understanding how strong the characters actually are. Deku is 40% of All Might, right? Right? He knows 40% of One For All, and let's be real, he should be a bit higher than that because One For All gets stronger every time. So let's say Deku's 45% of All Might. Okay, cool. Deku's 45% of All Might. All Might's top speed is Mark 10. So Deku's top speed should be 5, right? Mark 5. Maybe. It's pretty good. Mark 5, Deku. That's nice. At least Deku isn't a Naoya victim. You know, at least he can beat the JJK sexist. He has a good shot against Yuji before Yuji trains to fight Sukuna. Right? No, he's not. He's slower than a military jet. Okay, so that means he's slower than Mark 2. But wait, that doesn't make sense. He's 40% of All Might, and All Might's Mark 10. So how would he be slower than Mark 2? That's just bad writing. And I keep saying this, Horikoshi isn't a good writer, which is why scaling is so fucking hard to get. The worse the writing is, the harder it is to scale characters. I do not know what that nigga was trying to do. Oh! Farewell. What's going on? Oh, shit.
This is getting fun.
Oh. Yeah. All right, what's going on? Nice. See, in this game, you can like combo ultimates of teammates to just make power quests go smooth sailing. Shit like that. That can be fun. That can be fun. That can even just be a chill pastime. Sparking Zero, on the other hand, well. Steed using infinite rant. Look, I hate ranting. No, I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't actually hate ranting. But I don't even dislike My Hero. It's mid-hero. I would still recommend My Hero over Dragon Ball Super. And I'm a Dragon Ball guy. Right? But you have to face the facts. All Might at full power. Prime All Might. Mark 10. Deku, who is 40% of All Might. Less than Mark 1. Fucking how? How? Shigaraki, and All For One, by the way, because All For One's in that body as well, they're fighting Deku. Oh, he's finally using Gear Shift. Let's see what he's got. And then he breaks the sound barrier, and that catches them off guard. Meaning, Shigaraki and All For One, who, by the way, are using Prime All Might's body, which is Mark 10, are shocked by Mark 1. Am I losing my mind the further I think about this? Yes. Is it making less sense the more I think about it? Yes. I'm getting very upset. I'm getting very upset the more I think about this. Shigaraki, who has Prime All Might's stats, is shocked and stunned and cannot defend himself from an attack that is 10% of his speed. I'm getting a drink. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. I need more than one bottle of water. That was fucking me up. Okay. Steed's rants are the best. I don't know if that's true. I just get mad. Okay. I just get mad. Oh. Ah, Prolefsy. Prolefsy heard I was suffering talking about My Hero. He gave me pineapples. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. You can't even see it. It's like pineapples in like a... Look, guys, I love fruit, alright? I love fruit. Fruit is fucking sick. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the pineapple tastes a bit different than I expected, but it's still good. It's still good. It tastes good. I just wasn't prepared for it to be fat. Sour. This feels like the Luffy versus Goku. The Luffy versus Goku debate is more stupid because the gap between Goku and Luffy is so fucking enormous. It's actually not funny. Don't worry, chat. It gets funnier if you mention Toga. No, don't. Oh, shut the fuck up. Why didn't you say that? Toga FTL and she loses to Ochako. This means Ochako solos Miles. Yes. Yes. If Deku is faster than Light, why can he not beat Toga? No My Hero fan will ever have an answer for you if you say, okay, why didn't he beat Toga? You know that big kick Deku does in a movie that splits the mountain in half? That's not Deku at 100%, that's 40%, right? End of series Deku without the glowing green hair and all the usual marks that you see when he's 100% is 40% Deku. Right? Okay, cool. So at 40% he can split a mountain in half and he can attack that quickly, but he can't beat fucking Toga? Oh, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. See, Toriyama was smart enough to make the movies not canon because it would make everything not make any fucking sense. But Horikoshi really wants the movies to be canon, so... Yeah, I can split a mountain in half and speed blitz Dark Might, but I can't do fucking anything against Toga. I'm so upset. I'm so mad. I'm rushing my pineapple. That's how upset. Okay. Let's not get angry. Let's not get angry. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me get my controller real quick. Hold on. Oh my god. Toga is such a fanfiction character. It is. Speed blitzing the pineapples. What the hell? This is how Toga is canonically speed. Hypersonic Plus can keep up with full Cowling Izuku Midoriya, who is fast enough to dodge explosions from Katsuki Bakugo. Yeah, Toga, my hypersonic goat. My hero, I think My Hero's speed would be so much better if there wasn't that one fucked up gear shift statement. That gear shift statement, people like to say, oh, the JJK verse got ruined by that Mark III statement. Bro, your end of series characters are Mark 1. Shut the fuck up. Oh. There's too much hate in my heart. I will now find the MHA chapter where they straight up say gear shift to speed of sound level. And My Hero fans will still tell you, nah bro, Deku light speed. Okay. Oh, Deku solos the verse. Low diff. Deku isn't fast enough to even be Maki's sister. Okay? He's not. I'm not saying he doesn't. But he's not even fast enough to beat her low diff. If he doesn't use gear shift, he's not. If he doesn't use gear shift, he's not even faster than piercing blood. The move that everyone goes, oh, piercing blood's only speed of sound level. That's how you know JJK characters are slow. Yes, piercing blood from the first ever guy who introduces it to the series, and the second ever guy who uses it in the whole series. Disregarding how fast Endo series piercing blood is. I mean, piercing blood isn't like the fastest move ever. It's still so slow that Sukuna can block it without looking at it. But yeah. Okay, I need to find this chapter. MHA manga chapter online. MHA manga chapter. Let's just type 367. That's the number that rings to my brain right now. MHA has more than 400 chapters though, right?
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
That was one heck of a move.
That was one heck of a move.
What? I am being
I still think it's so cool that this guy actually has a side.
possible.
Who is
Doesn't look like I should hold
Toga's
back.
feet to make it work for Deku? Because that means Miles can probably stop Black Whip. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, Death Battle obviously will just glaze to the max. The only time they don't is, I guess, Master Chief versus Doom Guy. That's such a pointless Death Battle. Here's the thing, I don't even like Master Chief as much anymore because he's actually fucking lame now. But it's such a pointless Death Battle. Doom Guy who is just God versus Master Chief. It's just a brainless Death Battle.
You look strong. I can't wait to go at it.
But I don't think Death Battle will put Deku in the same... I don't think they want to humiliate him that much. If anything, Deku shouldn't have even done any damage to fucking Asta during their Death Battle.
That was
Boom.
surprising.
Oh, hey.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay.
What a pain. So strong.
Okay. Come on.
I shouldn't be losing here. Come on.
Come on.
Pathetic.
Alright. You're pretty good, just what you'd expect from someone with the same codename as the boss. I see. Deku can't solo any verse because he can't spit bars. So true. Confirmed Maizen and snipes Deku in the brain. Deku is useless. Confirmed. See, I would never make the argument, but that's the type of argument an MHA fan would make about JJK.
Are you ready for this?
The Asta Death Battle is more of an entertainment thing. He still won in the end. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Death Battles need to be stupid accurate or anything, but I'm just asking for some level of consistency. One thing I don't like about Asta versus Deku is they make... Okay, back then, that's when people would always meme that Deku was like a cuck who cries all the time and he's like just a stupid brat, right? Actually, All Might's quirk is called One for All. It's not called Super Strength, you know? Deku's that kind of nerd. So because Deku's a nerd, in order to make him different from Asta, they just made Asta a fucking piece of shit bully instead. And if any of you know what Black Clover is, you know that's a fucking lie. You know that's a massive, massive fucking lie. Asta is so sweet, even to people who are fucking evil. And all they want to do is kill his... Asta mourns for people who kill his friends.
Come close to me and you'll get more than this.
Or who attempts to kill his friends, right? Asta is such a sweetheart. Again, most anime protagonists in general are sweethearts. So it's just really weird that in order to make like a dichotomy or like a dynamic, right? I don't think dichotomy was the right word. In order to make a dynamic, they made Asta a fucking bully, which is just stupid. Yeah, people only hate Deku versus Asta because of mischaracterization. And Asta just yells a lot and works out all the time. Asta is my Tanjiro. Asta is Tanjiro. Yeah, Asta and Tanjiro. No, I mean, most anime protagonists are the same. I think Deku, if anything, is the only good boy protagonist who doesn't give a shit if someone dies. Like, Deku kills all for one, and he doesn't care. You know what? I'm not saying he should care, but Yuji beats Sukuna, and he cares a lot. Every single antagonist that Asta beats, he's like, hey, I really wish you were just a good person instead, man. Like, you know? You know, if things could have turned out differently, etc. He mourns for his opponents. Tanjiro also is like... I mean, no, Tanjiro straight up says fuck Muzan when Muzan dies, right? Well, he doesn't say fuck Muzan, but he just doesn't let Muzan, like, you know, do what he wants to do. I'm not saying Deku's like the meanest or anything, but like, out of all the people that Deku beats up, because the movies are canon too, right? He beats the fuck out of Wolfram. He doesn't give a fuck how Wolfram is doing. He beats the fuck out of Nine. He doesn't care how Nine's doing. He beats up Flex Turn. Doesn't give a shit about how he's doing. He fucking kills Dark Might. Straight up. He beats the fuck out of Overhaul. He doesn't give a fuck how... Like, yeah, Overhaul's abusing Eri. That doesn't make him a good person. You don't really care how he feels. But for, like, a paragon of goodness and justice, he cares very little for how his opponents feel from taking on... And again, Deku outscales the fuck out of most of his antagonists. He really outscales the fuck out of them. So the fact that he doesn't show them any mercy is kind of insane. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom. It was like this, right? Okay. Boom. This ultimate doesn't even do that much damage. I just think it looks cool. Okay. To be honest, everyone hated Muzan. Yeah, Muzan's a bum. Even his own... Bro, if Muzan's own boys had the choice, they'd fucking hate him too. He cares about Toga, though? Okay, let's be real. He only cares about Toga because Toga is Horikoshi's favorite character. Toga is Horikoshi's fucking wank bank character. Like, I'm very sure Horikoshi had the choice to write Toga without her going naked every time she uses her quirk. And he said, nah, fuck that. I need to see her ass, otherwise I can't love the character. That's Horikoshi's favorite fucking character. It has to be. Because how the fuck do you give Toga more screen time in the epilogue? Why does... Bro, Toga gets a fucking Force Ghost. Nana Shimura doesn't get a Force Ghost. Who else doesn't get a Force Ghost? All For One doesn't get a Force Ghost. The first 1-4 user doesn't get a Force Ghost. Deku's dad is an actual fucking ghost. You don't see that nigga ever. Toga gets a Force Ghost. Tell me Toga isn't his favorite character. Just tell me. Midnight. Lady Midnight got fotherized by some random goons. No Force Ghost. Just dead. Just actual ghost. There's nothing more British than the phrase wank bank. I'm so sorry, man. That's how you can tell I'm mad, because the British is slipping out. I think power is relevant. I think it ties how good artwork shows the story handles what makes power good. Yeah, power definitely comes off as more convincing if the story is written better. Right? I think power definitely comes off as more convincing if a story is better written than obviously worse written, because power gets like trivialized and becomes an okay, who cares moment. When like in One Punch Man, for example, no one cares about One Punch Man characters anymore or their strength because the story is so ass that the art isn't even carrying it. Horikoshi straight up lied to us about Deku's dad. Yeah, he did. It's so crazy Deku's dad never shows up. Would have been for real more. Yeah, Horikoshi did the ending 3 different fucking times and he still never did Deku's dad once, but he had enough time to give Toga a Force Ghost. Like, dog, okay. Alright, sure. Sure thing, Buckaroo, sure thing. Love your videos. Do you play any other fighting games? Mortal Kombat? Nah, I'm too shit to play Mortal Kombat. Okay. Toga got more dignified death than Midnight? Bruh. And Toga kills innocent people too, by the way. Okay. If you can't or won't show the feet, it might as well not exist. Yeah. Okay, wait. I thought I was going to show the gear shift thing. Let me see if I can find the gear shift chapter where Deku uses it. And if I recall, it's using the second stage. Gear shift has 4 stages. First stage, he hasn't broken the sound barrier. Second stage, he has. And third and fourth stage, you don't get a statement as to how fast he's moving now. But if it takes 2 stages to break the speed of sound, that means Deku is so below Mach 1 that bro, the last 2 stages probably only barely get him to Mach 2. Barely. I'm gonna say barely. Again, they wanked fucking leader, Ida, whatever, however you pronounce that nigga's name. They wank his fucking his big speed feat, and that's only like Mach 2. So yes. I'm going to say that Deku is actually very slow, and it wouldn't even take a comic book accurate Spider-Man to beat him. But again, let's give Deku all the glaze in the world, right? Give him all the glaze in the world and make him fight comic book Miles Morales. He still loses. Badly. In fact, it might be worse. I think Lightspeed Deku against comic Miles is an actual worse matchup than the actual Deku versus game and movie Miles. You know it's bad when we see Koichi's mom before Deku's dad is ever on the screen. Yeah. Miles about to make it get sticky. It's gonna get sticky. What if they upscales Miles from Marvel Rivals? Oh, Miles and Pizza are like the same, and Pizza can beat up fucking 4 in Marvel Rivals. Therefore, there you go. Like, they might do some fucked up, broken, stupid chain scaling. That would actually be peak. I would love that. I mean, when I say I'd love that, I'd say I'd love it in the sense that I'd love the random nonsense of it. I don't think I'd actually like it. It would just be random nonsense. Okay. Oh, one of Miles's feats. Someone just sent me another thing. Miles' feats are resisting black holes, punching and staggering. No. No. Whoa, he actually did. Well, okay, well, Deku doesn't beat him then. There you go. Well, there you go. End of story. Like, what are we doing here? That's actually crazy. All right. All right. I didn't know Miles could resist a black hole. Did he just use a fucking web to do that? I didn't get the full context through it, so I could be wrong. But again, like I say, comic book characters. Why would you ever hate your own series so much as to set them up against a comic book character? Like, you have to be stupid. Like, you see what happened when Dragon Ball fans didn't understand that Superman was stronger than Goku? They ran it back and said, guess what? Just because Goku has God and Blue doesn't mean we can't use more random comic book feats. And Superman can just win like that. So, yeah. That's just nonsense, man. Deku just... What the fuck is he gonna do? What the flaming friggity-froggity is he gonna do? Okay, I actually don't know where to find this My Hero chapter. That's actually very interesting. You know, no. Let me just type down gear, shift, sound, speed, MHA. Fuck it, I don't know. Let me see what people think about gear shift being speed or sound online. Yeah. While no specific speed is given, it's understood that gear shift significantly enhances Deku's speed, allowing him to move faster than a speeding bullet, and even faster than the sound barrier. Oh shit, he's Mach 1. Dude, you can't pretend he's FTL. You just can't. You can't do it. You can't do it. One of the big things, the major reveal, his final quirk reveal is you're finally not a My Zenin victim. His biggest reveal in the series is that he's not a My Zenin victim. His biggest reveal in the series is that Guido Mister might not be able to hit him. That's it. His biggest feat in the series is just Deadpool wouldn't be able to, would maybe miss a shot. And niggas are saying he'll beat Spider-Man. Bro, okay. Alright. Okay. 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 Again, I will never downplay Deku's attack potency. His attack potency is very fucking high. Super duper high. Right? But that's all he has. And that's literally all he has. So yeah. And actually, you know what? Maybe the Miles debate has upset me so much that I am now going to put Deku as he loses to Yuji more than he wins against Yuji. Because I was willing to say Deku and Yuji have the same speed before Yuji awakens. Right? Because Deku is Mark 4 because he's 40% of All Mights. And All Might's Mark 10. And Yuji is as fast... Yuji before he awakens is like as fast as Maki. He's as fast as Maki after she awakens, and they're both faster than Mark 3, which means they have to be Mark 4 or above. It could be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? But I'm going bare minimum. Bare minimum, Maki is faster than Mark 3 when she awakens, and Yuji is the same speed as her, so they're both Mark 4. Yuji and Deku are both Mark 4. But with the Mark 10 statement in mind, right? With the Mark 10 statement in mind and the gear shift statement in mind, Deku isn't Mark 1. So I don't know how he beats Yuji. And you could say, well, it's fine. Gear shift will just tell him what's going on. Gear shift could tell him what's going on and he would still get smoked. In fact, that might be the worst part. End of series Yuji might not even trigger gear shift. I'm being, not gear shift, danger sense. End of series Yuji might not even trigger danger sense. Because you have to remember that danger sense is a form of harm being inflicted, or like the will of harm being inflicted on you. But Yuji didn't even feel malice towards Sukuna at the end of this series. So he would not feel any kind of like, I don't think he triggered danger sense. I just don't think he would be able to. Like Sukuna could trigger danger sense 100%, but I don't think Yuji would be able to. What the fuck? He posed up to shoot that final flash. Did you see that?
You look strong. I can't wait.
Batman of Prep Time beats Deku? Yeah, Deku's not even faster than the speed of sound. This isn't even like a meme version of Batman of Prep Time. Actually, Batman of Prep Time beats Deku. Like, actually. Like, Deku's not too fast for Batman to overcome. The only thing Deku's got going for him is like really good attack potency, but his durability is really low. He can probably still be affected by toxins and gases and poisons. You know, I'm not saying that Batman will poison him to death, but he can like at least KO him. So he can like restrain him. Because Batman doesn't kill. He'll just restrain Deku and ask him, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Or some shit. I don't know. They're both vigilantes. He probably wouldn't mind, but let's say it's a real death battle for some reason. Batman can actually have better prep time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Look, this isn't my fault. I didn't write my hero like this. Because DBS also has the same issue. DBS has the same issue where the writing is so fucking bad you can never tell who's supposed to be stronger than who or what speed these characters are at, right? Remember, Super Saiyan God Goku can destroy the universe in 3 punches. And then he absorbs Super Saiyan God into his base. Which means Super Saiyan Goku can destroy the universe in 1 punch. Straight up. Super Saiyan Goku at that point can destroy the universe in 1 punch. And then he later trains even more. So his strength is higher and higher. And by the time we get to the Tournament Power Arc, base Goku is probably stronger than Resurrection F Golden Frieza by a long shot. Right? Okay, cool. And then what does Kefla say when she goes Super Saiyan 2? I feel like I could destroy the universe in 1 blow. Yeah. You should have been capable of doing that over 100 episodes ago. Hello? You know what I mean? These DBS characters have this absurd scaling. And the most Trunks will do is break a floor tile with his final flash. A move that used to threaten the planet. You know what I mean? Like, DBS also does this shit too. Where the writing is so ass, you can never tell how strong a character is supposed to be, and it fucks the power scaling so hard. Boom. I give up trying to understand the scaling for Super. Yeah, Super scaling is just fucking stupid.
The way I was before.
Okay. What the fuck? Why did that final flash sit there for so long? What the hell? Okay. Did they reckon Goku having Super Saiyan Golden base? If they did, you're gonna have to let me know when, because that's the type of shit I actually do care about, so I'd want to know. Kevlar Potara Fusion SSU is only as strong as Goku was when he first went Super Saiyan God, but Goku was having a hard time with her. Yeah, it's fucking peak bullshit writing. It's really fucking bad. Then you get other confusing shit too, where like, I know this is just the name of the thing, but Dispo has some stupid bullshit called Super Light Speed mode, which makes people think, oh, that means he's moving at the speed of light, right? Dispo has Super Light Speed modes. And people go, oh, that means Dispo can only move at the speed of light. Frieza does the really weird line of, he makes a supernova and goes, well, how about this? Enough power to destroy a planet. You could already fucking do that in your first form in Dragon Ball Z. You see what I mean? Super has the exact same issue as My Hero, where they just be saying fucking anything. Oh shit, we need to make everything sound impressive. Quick, just write fucking anything. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. That's not gonna hit shit. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. His move takes that long to go.
This is getting annoying. What? I am being pushed.
How is this possible? Okay. There's no way. This Final Shine Addict, bro. Stop. Stop. Final Shine Addict. I'm gonna be honest. I think when Frieza said that, it was a mistranslation. I think I've mentioned this before, right? Frieza saying that is definitely a mistranslation. I feel like it's supposed to say, how about the power to destroy worlds? Because worlds can mean planet, solar system, galaxy, universe. All-encompassing power, right? Oh, you're a god of destruction, but can you handle the power to destroy worlds themselves? I think that's what it's supposed to read as, but it's also Dragon Ball Super, which is the king of misinformation, retcons, and dogshit writing. So maybe they did just mean a single planet. You know? What else does Super does that's really shit? Okay. Dispo goes super light speed mode, and I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to actually be the speed of light. I'm pretty sure super light speed mode is way beyond the speed of light, because again, Dragon Ball characters that quick now. It's supposed to be way beyond the speed of light, but the naming is just so brainless. What's another thing? Because even if you wanted to cope that, oh, the Dragon Ball character is only moving at the speed of light then, right? Or if you wanted to take the translation seriously. Oh, here's another thing. Oh, I have enough power to destroy only planets. And then Super Saiyan Blue Goku can shoot through a black hole. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that like fucking boundlessly higher than a planet? Is that not ridiculously higher than a planet by an obscene margin? Margin boo. Okay. 18 end the combo, damn. Like, they could have called it Godspeed mode or some BS. They could have, yeah. That's another thing. And Dragon Ball Super just has just really weird. I'm not saying, okay, tournament power durability isn't super bad. There's not Goku getting hit by a common ray gun or actually bleeding or getting a scrape from a bullet, right? But Goku on like 1% energy in Super Saiyan Blue can stand up in a black hole, right? And you could say it's not a true black hole, sure. But why would you call it a black hole if it doesn't have black hole adjacent properties? You can't downplay that. It's still a gravity well. And gravity wells are fucking nightmarish. And Goku just stands up in that shit and goes, light work. Guess what? Even if I can't physically outrun the black hole, my Kamehameha is so strong and fast, it'll just escape and destroy the thing. And then Kefla will go, I feel like I can just barely destroy a universe. Can you see how I get upset? It's because I'm watching this series, I'm invested, I'm immersed, and then the character goes, yeah, I'm actually stronger than that. I'm actually weaker than the guy you just beat 5 arcs ago, and I'm like, what? Why did they say that? You just be enjoying a series. You won't get away with this, Eggman. Oh, but Sonic, you don't understand. With the Chaos Emeralds, I'll finally have... Oh, this is going to be so hype. The power to surpass perfect chaos. What? You mean a guy from like 2 decades ago? You're not... Oh, but how are you not stronger than that? Immediately takes me out the fucking show. Immediately. That shit is jarring as fuck. The manga did it better in that instance by making Kefla fight Gohan instead. Bro surpassed perfect chaos. Did Pucci with C-Moon versus Yuji? No, most JoJo stands don't lose to any JJK character. Other than like Gojo, I guess. But most JoJo stands don't lose to any JJK character. You could say Yuji has the skill to not get hit by C-Moon, but he will get hit. Because Yuji does... No, but Jolene also has a lot of skill and she still gets hit too, so I feel like it's... And again, JoJo characters in this really weird area where I don't know if every single punching stand is light speed. Because White Snake could catch Star Platinum off guard, and Star Platinum is actually light speed if I recall. And C-Moon is just a buffed version of White Snake. So that means Jolene's stand also has to be a light speed stand as well, right? If that's the case, then no, Yuji can't do shit against C-Moon. I mean, Yuji's benefit is that he could perceive souls, so he could actually just use Cleave on C-Moon and it would one-shot Pucci. It's really just who one-shots the other one first, right? Bro, surpassed perfect chaos. Yeah, I hate seeing shit like that. You'll be watching like the newest arc, and the guy will go, "He's done it. Not even sound can keep up with him now," and you're like, but I thought he was already fat or whatever. Bro's weaker than even Biolizard who could actually destroy Earth with a meteor and live live at the center of the blast. Yeah. I wish I was Gohan getting Kefla's thighs around my throat. I actually don't remember that. Wait, didn't Kefla step on his chest? It wasn't that. I don't even remember, man. Finally, the power to surpass Mecha Sonic. Legit, man. Series be hyping up a character, and then the statements be like, "Oh yeah, he can just barely beat fucking Tao Pai Pai." What? I don't think Poochie would lose to Yuji. Yuji can definitely hurt him. I think Yuji actually can one-shot him, but it's not... If I'm being honest, it's not in Yuji's character to actually do that either. Poochie would actually kill him, though, so I think Yuji just loses that. The moment Yuji started flipping his hair up, he became that guy. Alright. Wow, bro, I'm finally able to surpass Frieza. Namek Saga. Legit. Villains will have all the MacGuffins and go, "Yes, this is the power to finally surpass the Egg Emperor from the end of Sonic Heroes base game." Not even the final boss. Not even the true final boss. What else? There's so many examples I can think of the amount of times the characters will go, "With this power, I could destroy the whole Omniverse." And then they're weaker than like a different guy. Deku, I finally surpassed Stain. Finally the power to surpass Raditz. It's tragic. It really is tragic. Cried when Shadow overcame his limits and became Gamma level. You see what I mean? If you're watching a series and that comes up, that will just piss you off. That just stun locks you. You're like, wait, what? Let me think of an example. Not Chainsaw Man. I can't even think of that many instances of actual power scaling in Chainsaw Man, I guess. Oh, JJK. What? Let me see. Okay. Imagine if Sukino went like Heian era, like he went into his true form, right? And then he beats the fuck out of Kashimo, and Yuji and Higuruma showed up to fight him next. And he said, "What can you do, brat? I can beat Jogo with this power. In my true self, even Jogo doesn't stand a chance." And you'd go, why are we talking about fucking Jogo at the end of the series? You know what I mean? Sukino goes full power Heian era. And he goes, "What could you possibly do, brat? I just beat Maki Zenin." That would piss you off. That would be dumb. You would hate it. I've been yapping for so long, man. I should just probably end the stream. Joe Goat? Oh, I started the Joe Goat memes. Joe Goat. My Hero Vigilantes is good as I've heard really good things about Vigilantes. I actually do want to watch it or read it. I should probably watch it because it's too late to read it now. The anime is like on the 12th episode. I should probably just watch it. I heard very good things about Vigilantes, and I won't lie. I think the three main characters in Vigilantes actually appeal to me more than... Well, hold on, that's a lie. Individually, I think the three main characters in Vigilantes are weaker than Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki, but as a trio, they're better than Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki. Right? I think that's the case. Here's a good example. Sonic versus Goku. As a character, I probably still vibe with Goku more, even if the heavy assassination that Dragon Ball Super does to Goku. But Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo compared to Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, no. I pick Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles over Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo any day. Some dynamics are just so strong that they're... Bro, it's a Dokkan Link, alright? My Hero Vigilantes, the Dokkan Link is better than fucking Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki. The same way Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles is a better Dokkan Link than fucking Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo. The Dokkan Link skills are just better on Sonic and Tails and Knuckles. That's it. All right? That's just the truth. Vigilante is more interesting than Deku, Ochako, and Lee. I mean Deku, Valkyrie, and Todoric. I'm still upset about that. I understand, obviously, picking the popular characters to be on the main team, but I hate that Leader and Ochako get sidelined. Oh god, I almost coughed. That's how passionate I am. Ochako, I still love Ochako. I think Ochako's a good character. But she had the potential to be a great character. And I don't even mind entirely that her character just shifts into just only like talking about Deku or loving Deku. Because you can still love someone and have them be the main focus of what occupies your mind, but still be like the motivating or driving factor for you to go out and do things in the world, right? So you could see maybe Deku busting his arms, fighting hard all day and go, damn, what about when we're fighting villains and he hurts himself and he needs someone to back him up? And then there could be a gag about Ochako like immediately hitting weights and everyone's like, whoa, okay. She's immediately hitting the weights and she's like, oh, I must become stronger. And like Mina walks up to her and goes, are you using gravity on those to make them lighter? And she's like, yeah. You know, I would like if Ochako was like, oh, Deku does his best for us. I should do my best for him, right? He's busting his ass out here, and I'm the one who notices it the most. I should probably... I'm not saying that Ochako needs to become, like, Final Form cooler and start manipulating fucking gravity and shit like that, or making fucking black holes and pulling niggas into, like, Kamui dimensions. But she could at least, like, you know, do more. I would like that. And Leader, I think Leader should... Bro, Leader gets done so fucking disgusting. Leader gets done more foul than when there's no tissues around and you just stare at the fucking sock in the corner of the room. The moment that nigga beats Stain, it's like Horikoshi comes out of nowhere and delivers the nastiest fucking backhand and says, your career is over, nigga. No more. No more screen time. No more character development. Not even a fucking mention of a joke. This nigga gets a power-up during the training arc against Class 1B, and it goes fucking nowhere. Oh, that shit smells, man. What the... Look, I like Ochako more, which is why I mentioned Ochako more, but what they did to Leader was so fucking foul, it's not even funny. Holy fuck. If you ringed on my doorbell, and I was like, oh shit, who is it? And I came over, and it was a pile of shit at the door, I'd be like... Okay. Right? But if you ringed on my doorbell and I came over and it was a fucking iPad on a stand and it was showing me all of Ido's moments after he loses Stain, I'd be like, oh, and I'd kick the iPad away. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Why, who would do that? What? That's so weird. Who the fuck would do that? Oh, man, that's fucked up. Because what did they do to that nigga? Kirishima? I'm not gonna lie, Kirishima kinda, he gets his moment. He gets his moments. Red Riot. What else? He did something. I can't remember. He did something against Gigantomastia that like really helped, but I can't remember everything. Horikoshi, sorry, Leader, you ain't hot enough for the yaoi, dog. That might be the reason. I don't. No. It can't be. Let me remain optimistic. That couldn't have been the reason. That could not have been the reason. Honestly, them coming over and doing that? No, you wouldn't. Stay back, creature. When Mineta is cooler than Ida, oh. When his brother in one interaction Vigilance instantly has better characteristics and all of the screen time is crazy work. Yeah. Horikoshi literally said your character arc is finished. I always wondered why you call him Leader. It's Ida. Is it? Oh, I'll never get the name right. All right, leave me alone. They couldn't ship him with a dude. You know, Tokiyami gets really good. Tokiyami gets glazed of anything. He gets really good moments too. Kaminari kind of gets fucked over. Because let's be real. Name an uncool lightning user in anime. Kaminari probably came to your mind. Uh-oh. Kaminari does get fucked over. But at least he wasn't promised to be like a big character or anything, you know? Leader, Ida and Ochako were, which is why when they get screwed over, it does affects me more, right? Like, here's a good example. No one cares about Yamcha getting fucked over. People care about Piccolo and Vegeta getting fucked over because they actually do have the power or potential to be more. But no one cares when it happens to Yamcha because since OG Dragon Ball, he's always been Goku's shadow, and he's always been involved in stupid shit or losing in stupid ways.
To remind those who don't. 3 universes will compete. Universe
Kaminari hitting that black lightning superhero trope, but actually bad.
The tournament will be broken up into rounds, with rankings determined and announced after each round.
Mina is so lucky she's an attractive chick.
Universe with the most
Yeah. I mean, I don't...
points will take.
Yeah, no, Mina's a good-looking gal. I think most people look at Mina and go, yeah, she's cute.
Should you pull your weight in
The
your
tragedy that happens in Vigilantes will be greater than the My Hero War arc. Wait, really? Oh, I didn't know. Wait, how long is Vigilante supposed to be?
And naturally, the universe
I actually
that
don't
wins
know.
the tournament
Beerus is
will
talking.
receive a special prize. I think that's it. I'm getting bored. Let's get this over with. Now then, put on a good show, or be destroyed by yours truly. The choice is yours.
I was gonna say let's end the stream, but I just realized we got 4 minutes left until we hit the 3rd hour, and I haven't smoked Chainsaw Man yet. What people call speed feats in Chainsaw Man is a character entering a pose and then being behind another person. Like an anime katana quick draw bullshit. The type of bullshit you see in Kagurabachi. People don't glaze it in Kagurabachi, but they glaze it in Chainsaw Man because they're like, oh, we don't want our verse to be weaker than JJK, so yeah. Nigga, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unless if Fujimoto does a fucked up statement that downplays the fuck out of Black Chainsaw Man or the Gun Devil, you'll be fine. Don't worry. You don't have to call every single fucking attack a speed blitz. Didn't Vigilante end in 2019 or 2021? I don't remember. I just don't know how long it is. I show speed feats. I show speed is actually fast as fuck. I think I show speed is faster than he's faster than Deku. Because Deku needs gear shift. I show speed doesn't even need it. He just shows the speed. No statements, just showing it. Pichu would be more accurate to Kaminari than Pikachu. Very true. I will glaze Kagurabachi, Sakamoto days, and Gachikuta until the day I die. I see. Vigilante should be over in like 3 seasons max. Really? Wow, okay. Who's gonna say Earphone Jack is my favorite? I think she's cute, you know? She's cute, and as a hero, she would be really cool for like making music in the world. I don't know. The best example I can think of right now is like Astra Yao. She would just be Astra Yao. Oh my god. She would be Astra Yao, but without like the dark ether manipulation like powers that like fucking Zenless Zone characters just have for some reason. But I don't think she'd be my favorite, but she'd be a cool hero to have in the world. Give us an end stream Cell Saga rant. I digged into the Cell Saga rant like last stream or like a few streams ago. I don't know if I can dig into it anymore. Ashton Hall versus Speed be like, I have the high ground. Yeah, Speed eats fast food and is still faster than everyone he races. He's got a heavenly restriction, that's why. Could Ashton Speed actually speed blitz Toga if Horikoshi isn't writing the script? He might. He might. I think Ashton Speed could actually speed blitz Toga. If Horikoshi isn't writing, then he actually beats Toga in a fight. I mean, Toga's Asian. Toga sees a black person and just freezes up. She gets scared. Or she's deeply in love with him. I don't know. Asians have a... I know people like to make the joke about, people with different accents and stuff like that. But I feel like I see a bit... No, but people like to make the joke about white girls as well. I feel like people just ship, like, black people like anything. But I feel like of Asians, from what I've seen of Asians, it's like kind of... It's very bad. This Spade with a Q... Let's not go that far, but I know what you mean. Toga will either be very scared of Aisho Speed or be like, fuck Deku. I got this nigga. And Speed will be like, where did you come? No, he doesn't even get mad. He makes jokes about anytime someone says nigga. He's such a chill guy. He actually is a chill guy. He's such a chill guy. The moment he stopped hanging out with Aiden fucking Rick Ross, whatever the fuck that nigga's name is, he became just so much more cooler. And that's, moral of the story is, stop hanging out with bad influences and success will find you. Did you know that? Well, okay, you also have to do a lot of crazy shit, 'cause that's what Aisho Speed did, but stop hanging out with bad influences, and it will help you out. Reminds me of your Oob thumbnail. Why are you brown? I made that thumbnail exclusively because of the Attack on Titan episode. The Attack on Titan episode came out. The Attack on Titan episode came out where Sasha asked on Yokapon, why is he brown? Hey, why are you brown? And instead of getting offended, he just goes, some folks are just built different, you know? He's like, bro, he wasn't phased at all. His crown didn't even shake. His crown didn't even shake a tiny bit. Hey, why are you brown? Because I'm made that way. Not even phased. Not even phased. The question was so innocent. The question was innocent. It wasn't phrased in an offensive manner, to be fair. But on Yokapon, I'm glad. I mean, obviously, it's an Asian writer, right? On Yokapon just took it well. I feel like if it was a Western writer, they'd make it a big deal about race politics or some shit. On Yokapon just goes, you wouldn't know because you've lived on an island your whole fucking life, but people are just made different, you know? And I think, oh my god, oh shit, I'm about to glaze Japan. Think Japan. I'm about to glaze Japan. I really respect Attack on Titan for having a theme of you shouldn't treat people worse just because they're different. And then having on Yokapon be in the series. And obviously none of the characters treat them worse for being different. The most racism it ever gets to is Malians, but that's just white people hating other white people. Or German people hating other German people. On Attack on Titan characters German? I might be wrong about that. I'm stupid as fuck. I remember hearing about that or something, right? But I do like how instead of delving into like something really boring that would make me just fall asleep and make me go, shit, am I watching a Hassan stream right now? Where the guy just repeats the same thing over and over again about how there's genocide happening in Mali. There's a genocide happening in Paradis right now. Don't you care? there are children starving in Mali right now. That should be your main concern. Attack on Titan is implied to take place on Madagascar. What the fuck? Is that true? Is there sources for that? That's fucking weird. Jesus, alright. Race swap Gojo versus whitewashed Miguel. Least racist sorcerer ever in history. Oh my god. That's another thing too. I'm not saying Japan glazes like black people or anything, but Gege definitely doesn't like. You can't say Gege is a racist, bro. He makes Gojo assume Miguel is strong because he's black. Because Gojo, as someone who lives in Japan basically his whole life, right? And he just teleports to other countries for like business and work. He just assumes, well, black people have like higher physical stats in some like Olympic events and other places. So maybe they're just all super fucking strong, right? And Miguel tells him, I don't know. I'm not strong because I'm black. I'm strong because I'm me. And Gojo just goes, I didn't know. I don't hang out with enough niggas. You know what? You train fucking Utah. All right? You train Utah. And I think that's chill as fuck. Gojo admittedly is being racist. Not offensively racist, but he is being racist. He's assuming something because of Miguel's like skin color. And Miguel corrects him and Gojo's like, I didn't know. And now that I know, Utah, you train with this fucking guy. You know what I mean? I think that's chill. I think that's pretty cool. Also, Miguel is popular in Japan. Like, he's not popular in the West. People saw Miguel show up in Leaks Nights and was like, oh, they're just throwing anybody at Sukuna. Japan was fucking coming. Japan was like, oh my god, it's him. You know? The black skin buff. Yeah, Gojo thought having black skin was just a buff. He's so dumb. That's why Yuta and Miguel hit that beat. They do. Yuta and Miguel hitting that one song. How does it go? Le 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 le. I don't want you. I want money. I don't need you. I want money. I want to see an animation of Yuta and Miguel doing that. Wait. Isn't Yuta gonna get a skin in Fortnite? Oh shit! It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna be real soon. I wonder what Gojo thinks about LTG. Broke, jobless bum. Huh? Who said that? Did one of you guys donate and play a TTS just now? Deadbeat. Whoa, you guys chill the TTS. What the fuck? All right, keep it clean. All right, be civil, fellas. It was me, Steve. Sean Watkins says. I thought Miguel was cool. I like Miguel, yeah. To be fair, I like Miguel partially because of memes. I like Miguel because JJK 0 isn't that far away from the actual timeline of JJK. I think it's literally 1 year. Which means when Gojo was doing that giant combo to Miguel to beat him, that just means Miguel is that strong. I liked Miguel because the idea of Miguel being OP as fuck was funny to me. And obviously, you know, Miguel's a cool character. He's not lame. For the little time he has on screen, he's pretty cool. He gets told to go fight Gojo Satoru, and he's like, man, shit, all right, fine, I'll do it. He's cool as fuck. Bro, if you told me to go fight God, I'd be like, please, dog. I'm tired, boss. Boss, I'm tired. You know what I mean? Miguel Solo's Disaster Curses. He should be stronger than the Disaster Curses, realistically. Like, I don't think he could beat them all in at the same time, but he probably... He can definitely beat them individually. I don't know if he could do anything about domain expansion, because domain expansions are OP as fuck. Like, most people can't do anything about domain expansion. Wait, why am I 5th? I haven't talked that much. I guess you're 5th. Simple and plain. Japan just understands that any bad person can come from anywhere. They don't discriminate based on race, just background. Ooh, that's kind of deep, Terra. Don't say that on Twitter. They'll call you a Japan lover. Bro, people now say things like Israel lover. Like, dude, taking me back to the good old days of fucking Jim Crow. We're just gonna say insert word lover to describe people now that think like killing a group of people is fucked up. Oh, hey, I agree with this person, and I don't think they're evil, and we shouldn't kill them. Israel lover. All right. Okay. So if I go to Japan as a Jamaican man, I'll be swimming in juices. There's no guarantees. Actually, no, don't, because you're going to waste a lot of money and be like, man, that Steve guy fucked me over. I knew there was something that was up with him. Him and his fucked up hairline. He's not even pointing in the right direction. How could he lead me in the right direction? You know? I need to fucking comb this, by the way. Mahito was needed for the Culling Games plan. Was he? Oh, yeah, because of the barrier thing. Yeah, no, he was. I think he was, yeah. Missed the whole stream. What's going on, Steed? Nothing. We're ending the stream now. You were too late. I'm so sorry. It wasn't your fault, but it does happen. Twitter anti-Nazis adopting Nazi tactics. I don't get it, man. Twitter anti-Nazis are somehow just straight up worse. No, not worse. They're on the same level. Modern day Nazism is just crying on the internet about things you don't like and being like hyper hateful towards a single group of people. Anti-Nazis literally do the exact same fucking thing. Obviously, they'll never compare to real Nazis. Even the people who they call Nazis will never compare to real Nazis. What kind of bullshit, disingenuous argument is that? Or you call someone fat on the internet, therefore you want to gas Jewish people. Slow down, bitch. Damn. What the fuck? Unreal. That's not even a slightly fair comparison. Like, that's fucked up. That doesn't even make any sense. That does not make any sense. Either way, I don't want to talk about politics. Anytime I talk about politics, look. Anytime I talk about politics, I get fucking tired. It's just so fucking boring. And I've said this before. Anytime you could spend talking about politics, go, wait a minute. And then just turn on fucking Dokkan Battle instead. Blah, 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 blah. So what do you think about Gaza, Israel? Huh? Ah, I'm gonna miss the dailies in fucking Wuthering Waves. Shit. Did you know there's a genocide happening? What? Oh yeah, you're right. Frieza did kill all the Saiyans. That was fucked up. I don't know why he did that. You will not put me to sleep. Not today. I will not get mad about shit that does not concern me. You will not rage bait me successfully. It will not happen. It will not happen. Be sure to check out Vigilantes and 2B Hero X. I will. I don't care very much about Estor Gaza from FF9. Oh, yeah. Steve be like, Steve, who's the kindest out of Goku, Deku, Jonathan, and Yuji? I think they're all on the same level, to be honest. They're definitely all on the same level. Because Goku's a complete sweetheart, but he's okay with beating people up if they insult his friends. He straight up says to Piccolo, Oh, was that guy bothering you, Piccolo? Do you want me to beat him up about Supreme Kai giving Piccolo awkward looks at the beginning of the tournament? Deku is completely okay with beating the complete crap out of people. For even, like... I'm not saying Deku's like the meme of Batman beats the fuck out of you for littering or anything, but like a small-time villain doesn't even get like the "you could become a better person" speech. Or like Goku will like not kill you and give you the option to surrender or spare you. Deku just beats you unconscious. So I don't know. Deku's nice to other like good guys, I guess. But if you're even slightly morally leaning, unless if you're Bakugo, then he just fucking right. But if you're slightly evil, he just beats you unconscious. He doesn't care about what you think or your opinion or the state of the, or unless if you're Toga because Horikoshi's favorite, you know. So I would say Deku's probably the least kind. Who else? Now it's just a battle between Yuji and Jonathan. Jonathan's a super sweetheart. Like he still found the way to, I mean, obviously it was a way to keep Dio away from hurting his family as well, but he consoled with Dio in his final moments. That's like insane. That's like really, like, that's tough. I think even if Yuji like not getting over all the shit Sukuna did to him, but Yuji basically accepting that he shouldn't hate Sukuna for who he is and stuff like that. That's strong as fuck, but I don't think it matches Jonathan's final moments with Dio. That's a lot. Deku's so washed in terms of kindness. Movie 3 had to give him a whole scene for it. Oh my god, man. Deku is never lending his energy to Shiggy, Overhaul, or Muscular and sparing their lives the way Goku does, or giving them an instant heal to fight them at their strongest. Yeah, I'm not saying Deku needs to do that. I call him Geku. I'm not saying he needs to do that, but it's kind of shocking how little Deku is relying on. I'm not saying he needs to talk no jutsu his enemies. People used to say talk no jutsu was like the worst thing ever. Bro, Naruto's a real hero. You can't take that away from Naruto. He's a real hero. And I'm not saying Deku isn't a real hero either. I think he is too, but it is concerning how little he cares to, not just beat them to a pulp. Right? Oh, except when it's Toga. Toga, who has a track record of killing so many people. No, I can't hit her, bro. Oh shit. Overhaul? Yeah, watch this. TOD. Like, okay. Bro. Toga, I kill innocent people because I like the taste of blood. And hee haha. Oh, I can't hurt you. I'm hurting one girl for the betterment of humanity. And immediately put a modded clip of like Dragon Ball Fighters where Overhaul is like fucking some random character. Overhaul's like Vegeta. And it's a Deku mod over Goku, and just show it doing a touch of death. That's how it responded to that. Overhaul is fucked up, and I would beat the shit out of him too, right? But I'd also beat the shit out of Toga. So let's just keep it a buck. All right, I got in the stream. This is a rant stream, bro. This is a rant stream. Bro, Invincible fans literally agree that bad people should die even if they surrender. Yeah. Toga, I like killing people, flirting. Oh my god, man. Deku has a secret crush on Toga. No one can convince me he doesn't. The most you can cope is that Deku just isn't used to girls being into him. Because, I don't know, he was just a nobody before. He was the nobody for the longest time, right? I think that would shock anyone if you basically went your whole life with, like, no attention. From, like, from the women, from the females, right? He goes his whole life with no female attention. The only attention he gets is Bakugo slapping a fucking massive C4 load onto his ass cheeks. And then telling him to swan dive off of a building. The only attention Deku gets is whenever the local bullies are like, oh shit, there's the guy who can't defend himself. Let me use my fucking chainsaw blades quirk to go fuck him up real quick. Like, okay. So I can understand, I can kind of understand Deku stressing out when Toga says she loves him. But also, if Shigaraki turned around and said, nigga, you fine as fuck, would he stop fighting that guy? I don't think he would. I think he would keep beating. He would probably beat him up more. Homophobic Deku. I guarantee you, homophobic Deku. If Shigaraki was like, you know what, nigga? You kind of fine, actually. He would go 100% right there. Oh, hell no. First a darkie in my lobby, and now one of them? One for Oru. I know he'd be mad as fuck. You can't convince me. He wouldn't be mad as fuck. All right, we got to end the stream. I keep finding a different thing to to make a joke about. Bakugo slapping a C4 load on his ass cheeks. Fujoshis. No, get the Fujoshis out of here. Get them out of here. Shigaraki shakes hands with Deku and says, let's be friends. And he de-aggroes instantly. Oh my god. Steve, thank you for the stream and the rants. Well, look. I need to think of something else to do other than fucking ranting all goddamn day, man. But you guys like him, so I'll keep him coming. Oh, what was left of that pineapple was peak. Alright. Oh, and then Prolefsky says to be pizza as we're ending the stream. Alright, I'm going to eat the pizza off stream. I don't have anything else. And look, I want to... I'm hungry, alright? So let's wrap this up. Let's end this here. I do think there's a solid place to end the stream, guys. Thank you immensely again. I don't say this enough. Thank you again in general for all the support you guys always give to the streams. You guys are always a blast to hang out with. Anytime my day is shit, I say shit. It never really ends up being peak shit. Just kind of stressful, right? Anytime my day is stressful, streaming always cheers me up. You guys are always super cool to hang out with. Show us the pizza? All right, fine. I don't even know if you could see this. I'm having half. Prolefsky's having the other half. I'm not going to do the thing where the streamer tries to show you their food and it falls off. But yeah, there's a pizza. Ooh. I have half. Prolefsky has half. That's how we roll. So that's the stuff indeed. All right. Good place to end it. Thank you immensely in general, all of you guys. Again, you don't even have to donate. Just leaving a like, showing up, talking. That's all support to me. And I thank you greatly so much. I should probably have a shout out segment at the end of the stream. So let's do that now. Let's do that now. Even if everyone's not here, let's just do it now. Let's do shout outs for donations again. I owe you guys that much. Okay. Massive shout out to Noel for the contributions. IC64 as well with that big $20 donation at the beginning. Grimsgrim doing a Vegeta's technique of the donations, man. I'm always super grateful for Grimsgrim showing up and always showing support. That's really cool. Dropout as well. Go 10 mains. The one singular Go 10 main actually. Can never be too you know, it can never ignore a Go 10 main. Vez the game, long time supporter. Vez the game, you're so cool, man. I'm so glad you're still here. Thank you for still being here. Evil Grin Gaming as well supported. Belsa, which is Twilight, also supported. Thank you so much for that. And who else? I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Hiho, yes, I remember Hiho did support the stream. Thank you so much for always showing support, Hiho. Doesn't even matter. Because I want to say this. People might be like, oh, the conversion rate might be different based on my region. If you could show support, show support. No one's gonna mind. No one's gonna mind. I'm not gonna hit you with a DSP and go, is that it? An LTG. You know, I'm not gonna hit you with the Dr. Ungratefulness. I'm gonna just say thank you immensely, guys. You guys are super fucking cool. And again, I say this a lot, but I'm very grateful this is the fan base I got. Could have got any other fan base, and there's no guarantee it would have worked out, or would have even went my way, or maybe it would have been a bunch of people that low-key just hates me. I could have had an LTG DSP fan base following. But I got lucky. So, thank you immensely, guys. And that'll be it. I love you all. And I'll see you fellas all tomorrow. You guys are super cool. And that'll be it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Take care and peace. Bye-bye. Mwah. Mwah. Steve bans anyone who sends him less than $1,500. No. Why would you ruin it, Doc, right here? All right. Stay cool, everybody.